Hello? Hello? Oh, yeah, we're good. Yay, we're good. Not a lot of scuff. Not a lot of scuff. Let's go. Let's go. We're winning. We're winning. I was like trying to finish the why am I getting hungry already? I was trying to finish the last of my food, man. I have like a couple more bites. I was not able to eat this fast enough. Because it's me. Oh, I guess. Oh, oh my god, Kerbo! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh damn, who's that sexy beast on the screen? First time seeing the new model. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm like choking on my food. We did have a debut on Thursday. So we have a new model that we're gonna be seeing for a hot second. But oh, AJ, thank you so much for your resub. You love the new model? Oh, thank you. Wow, streamer's eating? I know. Oh my god, can you believe it? I'm eating. Ugh. Who does that before stream? Not me, clearly. But yeah, we got a new model, so I'm just gonna show it off real quick. This is what she looks like. Bunk. And then of course, we got like all sorts of like different hairstyles for her. And I could always like toggle off like the moon and the crown. Yeah. We're doing like a really fast-paced thing. She also has like an outfit too. Yeah. Oh wait, let me take this off. There we go. Bing. Oh, I'm so small. There we go. Ding. Now you guys can see him. We can even see the mouth movements while eating. Oh yeah, the mouth movements are really good. Like they're really good. I mean, I was like sitting here kind of like lip syncing like the butterfly song at the beginning of stream. And I was like, damn, like the mouth is like really good. I'm telling you, my rigging mama did amazing. Like, Artie had some pretty good mouth movements for a live 2D model, but like this, guys, this is really good. Like, it captures everything. How much did rigging cost? Not too much. Well, okay, when I say not too much, it was around the same price as like the other model, but I did get like some other stuff done. So like the hairstyles, like all of the different toggles and stuff. So it was like it was slightly more expensive. I want to say it was at least over $2,000, at least over $2,000. But I have been, you know, saving up for this stuff. It's not like I just threw $2,000 into this model. Like I had to save up for a lot of this. So I would say it was pretty close to that. Yeah, it's pretty close to that. But a lot of the stuff that I get from streaming, whether it's from subs, whether it's from bits, all of that stuff goes back into streaming. So whether it's for a new model, getting PC upgrades, which I'm probably gonna have to do, all of that stuff goes back into it. So it helped with the funds with that. So, you know, thank you for people that, you know, have subbed and bits and all of that. So like, I greatly appreciate it because all of that goes towards this. So I had no idea VTubing models cost that much. You'd be surprised. I think, was it Shy Lily or like Shoto had a model that was like 10 grand or like 15 grand. They can get very expensive, like very expensive, but they can also be very affordable too. You can get some like free models and that you can just set up with the programs and stuff. You can get some very affordable ones for like a couple hundred, but they can get pretty pricey. But like I said, a lot of this was helped through funding of things that have been given during streams. So yes, I still had to pay a little bit out of pocket, but again, I saved up for it. And then also with you guys, you know, helping with subs and bits and all that stuff too is greatly appreciated. But but yeah, not much, he says. I know, not much. It's basically almost as much as the rent that I pay, but like like I said, we've been saving up for it though. Hello Blank, hi Sisyphus. But yeah, so really good. I'm really happy about it. And so I will have to, you know, people are gonna have to just get used to the new face for a little bit. It's, you know, not Artie's face, but Artie's also not gone either. So there's the whole, I'm gonna be posting the debut video on YouTube, but I have like a whole like lore video where she's kind of like in this artyverse where there's like mirror worlds that we had talked about. And this model is basically just like a goddess version of Artie. So just think of it like that. So personality's not going to change. Nothing's going to change. I'm not going to become a new character or anything like that. I'm not going to act like a new character. It's still me. It's still me. So none of that's going to change though. Dash is a daily vote. Oh, I forgot about the daily vote. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Axel, do you have the link for the daily vote for the Nikkei thing? And can you post it in here and then pin it? I gotta finish eating before we start the stream. But we did start stream a little bit early because I have a game show at 5 p.m., which is in about 3 hours. So my VTuber sibling Oz is hosting a game show. And it's basically like guess the game based off a really bad Steam review. Knowing me, I'm not gonna do very well. I'm not gonna do very well at all. So, oh, it's pinned. It's pinned so you can grab real quick. Oh, perfect. Thank you for the reminder, Wish, too. Thank you. But yeah, so we're gonna get through hopefully at least just the Christmas Intervallo. I know you guys had mentioned that there was 2. And if we can only get through one today, that's okay. We'll get through it, the other Intervallo, when I get back from Anime Expo. So what am I saying? Yeah, today is going to be the last stream for a week because on Thursday until Monday, I will be gone at Anime Expo and then we'll come back into streaming after that. So, I had something else and I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh. For those of you that have played Lobotomy Core and Library of Ruina, I was gifted by my bestie Hippo. They gifted me both games because there was a sale. I stayed away from Steam sale. I stayed away because I was like, I know I'm gonna be buying stuff. But they said that it was on sale and they gifted me both games. Now, my question is, if and when I get caught up with Limbus Company story stuff, would it be something that you guys would like to see? Like me streaming like Lobotomy Core or Library of Ruina? Like, yeah, I know that these games are going to be like pretty like intense, like gameplay wise, but would you guys like to see that though? Yes, absolutely would be. Yeah, very much so. Okay. I will save it then. I will save playing the games until I get caught up with Limbus Company. And then we can kind of like rewind back, do Lobotomy Core, and then work our way through that, and then also Library of Ruina too. You guys have already mentioned that the that the game can get pretty difficult. So yeah, it might be one of those things that like we'll work through it, like how we do with this game. I'll try it out first, and if we gotta like brainstorm things, we'll brainstorm things together. And we'll try to get through the game. So, I mean, as Lobotomy Core is fun to see streamers mess around with it and figure things out. Okay. Yeah, we'll save it for that though. They can get difficult, but you can handle it for sure. Nah, never punished. Never punished. Okay, so I will save that then. Big thank you to Hippo for that. So I have both games in my library now. We'll save it for the rainy day of when I get caught up with Limbus. And we are going to be heading into what, 6 now? And there's 8 Kantos? So I would assume maybe by the end of the year, we might, it's a big might, we might get caught up with the story. Until they push out another chapter, another Kanto, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm behind again. So we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. But it's all right. I'll save that for a rainy day. But I didn't want to do too much yapping today. I'm also eating food too. They might release 9 this year. Wait, what? Wait, how often do they release Kantos though? 8 just came out, right? I thought it was like they don't do it for like a long time, or is it like 6 months or something like that? Well, every 6 months. And when did 8 come out? Last month? Emphasis on might. Each Kanto is separated by at least 6 months. Yeah, and 8 just came out the beginning of this month, right? Or last month? Something like that? Okay. Okay, so I guess that would be close to the end of the year. I think. Came out mid-May. Oh, because Arknight's collab crunch, so they might skip Intervallo and then... Oh, that's right. They do have the collab that's coming up. You're so right. You're so right. Okay. All right. All right. Well, either way, if we get caught up, 9's not out yet, then we'll work on Lobotomy Core. So, but yeah, we'll save that for them. Let me go ahead and get started on the Intervallo because I want to make sure that we have plenty of time. I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to do this. Before we gotta do the game show stuff. Corin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. All right, let me move myself over there. And then let's do this. Properties, Limbus. Okay, I just gotta turn the volume back on. Settings, audio. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. I hope the volume is okay. I feel like I have been changing so much of my volume stuff in games lately. I don't know why. Honestly, I think it's just OBS settings. The first post 5 Intervallo is pretty short. Okay, so I have heard multiple things. I have heard that it's short, it's long, it's doable to do both. I've heard so many things. So I don't know. Considered one of the worst Intervallos too, unfortunately. Well, that's subjective. It is Christmas too, so winnable. It is winnable. They're very much winnable. I'm gonna change my outfit though. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the little you guys on. Hold on, I gotta put this up too. I forgot to put you guys. So I do have some of like the redeems on and some of them still off because I am without AC still to this day. What is this? Oh, I am sitting with a lot of fans on me right now, hoping that the computer will stay cool. So we'll see what happens. When I first ran through the first Intervallo, it was roughly as long as Hell's Chicken, and it feels just as long. But that was before it was voiced. Okay. Well, you know us too. Like, sometimes we be yapping as well, and so it can take a little bit longer. To be a Christmas one was one of the first Intervallos that wasn't voiced at that time. Oh, okay. But yeah. I always think things are subjective, and since we haven't done it yet, like, I can't really make an opinion until we've done it, but, Deed's been getting to her. She was full on Delulu yesterday. Oh yeah. Well, I was. The heat actually, you know when like on hardwood floors when it's like really humid out and your feet like stick to the floors and you can just feel them like unstick as you're walking? Yeah, that's me right now. Like, it literally is disgusting, and I don't want to put socks on because it's hot, and I don't wear indoor like shoes or like flip-flops or anything like that because I like my feet to just not be in anything when I'm at home. And so like literally my feet have just been like freaking sticking everywhere I'm walking. It's so gross. It's absolutely so gross. I'm like tempted to put blankets like all over like my hardwood floors so I don't have to walk and just unstick my feet. Ugh. That's even gross saying. Don't make me imagine. My house is hardwood floors too, and I wear socks to avoid the stick and get dirt on my feet. So for me, I do clean my hardwood floors very frequently, especially when I had Dexter around. I still do. So I Swiffer, I vacuum, and I use the Swiffer wet pad things as well. So like my floors are actually very, very clean. The only problem is with no AC, everything's freaking sticky and it's gross. Especially like when you gotta sit on the toilet. and then you're fucking sweating because it's humid out. Everything is sticking. On CB Counter 7, you can replay this Intervallo on hard mode and grab another set of lunacy reports for clear. Ah. So they aren't hard enough where you can't eat off your floors? Hard enough? Hard? What do you mean hard enough? You can eat off your floor. You mean clean enough? Oh, I was like, they are hardwood floors. I mean, after I clean them, you probably could, yeah. Recently bought a Roomba that has a mop function, a small water cleaning tank. It's really nice. So, I could probably try to look into one of those things though. My brain is dead today. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. I was like, hardwood floors are already hard. Hi King, how you doing? Especially there, humidity makes the floors a dust magnet. Yes. I live in a swamp, so it's very, very humid here regardless. Like even when it was like cloudy the other day, it was still very humid. It was gross. It was disgusting. All right, let's see. This one's like a mini story, right? Mini story and then Intervallo. Oh. Wait, is this the first time that we've seen our room? It's been a long while since I was able to relax like this, all alone in my room with not a concern in my mind. It kind of reminds me of the commander's room in Nikke. I feel like something bad's gonna happen because us trying to relax in any game, it never happens. It never happens. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's because a heavy burden had been lifted from my heart. I told the sinners that we should take a day off or so in our respective rooms. After what happened, we deserved a good rest. A big part of that decision was also to relieve Yi-Song of his seasickness at least for a day. I don't think the sinners' rooms sway with the waves. Oh. Good to know though. We're still a ways away from getting out of the Great Lake. I thought it would be a good idea to have a day like this where we could just sit and relax. Of course, this wasn't like a real vacation or anything. If anything were to happen, this little time off would be over just like that. Oh my fucking god, bro. Like that eardrum tearing siren of Mephi that always finds the worst times to go off, for example! Oh. Yeah, I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. I'm not even upset at this point. This siren better be worth getting off our bums. Dude, the siren better turn off. I hate that siren. Oh my god. There was naught to do in our respective chambers anyway, Heathcliff. I imagine that the time spent alone in thy room must have been quite dreary indeed. I can be a contemplative man from time to time, alright? For truth? He's like, I'm so sick of your shit. Wait, clockhead. One clock turning coming right up. This will be the last one in a while, so just take one for the team, alright? Are you going to ask Vergil for permission too? I think I'm starting to get a handle on how to manage Heathcliff. Good news, Heathcliff. This volatility alarm seems to be something we can make use of. Then... Indeed, a notable change has occurred in one of the mirror dungeon doors. Dante, the short downtime you suggested? Yeah, I know. I knew something like this was gonna happen anyway. Good morning to you too, Vergil. Jeez. I see. Then, let us investigate the area where the volatility was detected. There was something odd about the way Faust and Vergil were looking at me, but... I was too busy to worry about the two of them. I had to somehow convince the sinners who had their long-awaited proper break taken away from them as soon as it started to get to work. Huh. Another locked door has opened. The keep out tape also has disappeared.
이번엔 문이 좀 푸르스름하네요.
The door looks a bit bluish this time, doesn't it?
원래 있던 문들은 어디 갔죠? 이런 색은 아니었던 것 같은데.
Where did the other doors go? I don't think they were blue like this. The door did look a bit blue this time. Looks like every new mirror dungeon door will have a different design. And disappear from time to time, I guess. I can hear rolling waves from the other side, I think.
단말에서 넘어온 정보에 따르면 이번 뒷문의 변화로 발생한 신규 공간을 호수의 거울로 호칭하기로 정한 것 같군요.
According to the information relayed to us via the device, it appears that the official designation for this new area summoned by the backdoor volatility will be Mirror of the Lake. Ishmael's eyebrows twitched. Bro, she's gonna have some PTSD with this mirror dungeon.
저번에 이상 씨 때도 그렇고
This is exactly what happened after we wrapped up Yisong's business.
무작위로 이런 새로운 공간이 만들어진다고 하기에는 굉장히 수감자 친화적인 변화네요. 파우스트 씨.
It seems too convenient to call it a coincidence, doesn't it? It's like these areas are tailor-made for each sinner's Faust.
메피스토 팰레스의 엔진은 황금가지가 수복될 때마다 감응하도록 설계되어 있습니다.
Mephi's engine is designed to change and adapt every time a golden buh is retrieved.
버스의 뒷문 역시 엔진의 힘을 통해 만들어진 것.
And the back door is also a product of the engine.
황금가지와 직접적인 연관이 있었던 수감자들의 사건에 영향을 받는 것도 무리는 아니겠죠.
It would not be a reach to theorize that the incidents with each sinner would affect the engine, which in turn influences the contents of the back door.
그 말은 앞으로 다른 황금가지를 회수할 때마다 새로운 공간이 만들어지는 건 확정적이라는 뜻이겠네요.
In other words, it's pretty much a guarantee that with each golden bruh retrieval, we'll be getting a new zone from now on.
확률은 높습니다.
Quite likely, yes.
그렇군요. 네, 설명해줘서 고맙네요.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for the explanation. Ishmael's willingness to sharply and boldly question all things suspicious did not change at all. But, or maybe she just didn't like the fact that the word lake was even brought up. That's PTSD right there. After the events at the Great Lake, maybe she was starting to take care not to be as blunt and scathing towards her fellow sinners. Not more than necessary, anyway. That's good. I'm relieved.
잠시. 문제가 하나 더 있다.
Wait, that raises another question.
말씀하시죠.
황금가지는
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean
분명
to click that fast. Damn.
회수 후
Do ask.
LCCA를 통해 본사로 이송된다고 들었다. 이 자리에 존재하지도 않는 것이 그런 영향을 끼칠 수 있는 건가?
Are the golden boos not immediately shipped to the headquarters by the after team as soon as we retrieve them? How can they affect the engines if they're not here?
그 질문에 대답하기 위해서는 조금 긴 시간을 필요로 할 것 같네요.
The answer to that question requires a rather lengthy explanation. And you know, with Faust, she gonna be freaking yapping. Her and freaking Merceau, both of them. Hello, Lucky Malcremus.
상관없다.
I care not. Wait, Otis, how about we try to wrap this up as quickly as we can? Oh, poor Yi-sung. He's like, can we please not do this right now? We better get to someplace that's not constantly swaying. Yi-sung's really not having a good time out here.
짧지 않은 휴식을 갖는다 하여 약을 먹지 않았어. 미안하다.
Ew, don't. Oh, I don't even like that noise. I don't even like the. Ugh. I feel like I'm a big, like, sympathetic puker, so if I hear it, see it, anything, like, I'm gonna be doing the same. It's so gross. I did not take my medicine, for I assumed that we would be having a brief respite. I beg your forgiveness.
결론만 듣지.
I'll hear just a summary then.
요약하자면 황금가지는
Hi, Night.
본사에 이송되어 특정 절차를 거쳐 조율을 하게 됩니다.
In summary, once the Golden Bra is received, and when Limbus Company headquarters goes through a certain tuning process,
조율 과정이 마무리되면 메피스토 팰리스의 엔진과 황금가지가 내보내는 파장이 맞물려 공명을 일으키게 되죠.
Mephie's engine and the Golden Bow wavelengths will overlap, causing a resonance effect.
관리자의 머리에 있는 황금가지와도 함께.
Oh, which is a process that involves resonating with the Golden Butt in your head as well, manager. That's how it works?
그 과정이 관리자님께 해를 끼치지는 않는 건가?
Does that process not harm the executive manager?
네, 뭐 보셔오셨다시피.
No, as you have witnessed it yourself.
일단 회수하면 반응하는 건가? 알았다.
So once it is retrieved, the Golden Bug continues to affect those it resonates with. I see.
저기 이제 지루하게 설명 듣는 시간은 끝난 거야?
Guys, are we done with the boring lectures?
발캉.
Oh, Sinclair, you're gonna have to translate that for us. EWTL.
빨리 강의는 끝내라고.
Enough with the lecture. Thank you, Sinclair. Faust, this dungeon, we have to enter it now, don't we? It felt like I was going back on my promise after telling everyone that we could relax. I didn't like this one bit. But I think Faust knew what... Oh, but I think I already knew what Faust was going to say.
파우스트는 가능한 빠르게 새로운 공간을 탐색할 것을 권장해드리고 싶습니다.
Faust suggests that we explore the new zone as soon as we are able.
데우스에서 육지로 돌아갈 때까지의 시간이 남았고 특별히 해야 할 일도 없는 상황에선 거울 던전에서의 자원 확보와 성장이 적절한 활동이 될 테니.
Mephie is still at a significant distance from the shores, and there are not many activities to do before reaching our next destination. This will be an appropriate exercise for us during this empty period.
관리자님, 말씀하신 것을 반복하는 일이 마음에 들지는 않으실 수 있겠지만
Executive Manager, I understand that you may feel uncomfortable going against your earlier orders.
저희의 남은 여정을 고려해 보았을 때 이 새로운 공간에서 얻을 수 있는 자원과 전투 경험은 게을리하기 어려운 것들이라고 사료됩니다.
But consider the fact that this journey will continue on for quite some time. I believe that the resources and the combat experience that can be gained from this new area would be quite considerable. I nodded affirmatively. The sinners each began grumbling and aired their woes, but they still prepared to head into the dungeons once again. Thus we entered the newly formed door. Look at a nice room. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. And so that doing those things where like the mirror dungeons like pop up, do you have to do that story first in order to unlock it, or does it automatically unlock after you finish the Kanto? Lore justified dead weeks. Go back to the mines we go. Halloween. Glad I caught up to stream on time. I didn't pay attention that it was starting earlier. Yeah, we had to start earlier because I have a game show to go to in like a couple of hours. So I wanted to at least push it up an hour so that we could get through at least one of the intervallos, but yeah. Alright, so the next one is Grimace! Oh my god. Viral, the scene popped up as soon as you logged in to signify the mirror dungeon was updated. Oh, okay. Wait, can someone type in Xmas real quick in chat? Like all lowercase? I want to see if it still works. I want to see something. Let's go! Oh yeah, sorry, I do have it on a cooldown. But it's on a, I think it's like on a 5-minute cooldown. So you guys, if you don't even need to do the exclamation, just straight Xmas. Yeah, just straight Xmas. It should still work, but it is on a cooldown, so we can at least still see what's going on the screen. All right, so we still got that. Perfect. Okay, let's head into... Oh, I see here. Clear 648, so clear 6 to unlock the hard mode of this. Ah, okay, so it even tells you right there. This is the first Intervallo that has a hard mode? Because I don't think we've seen this in the other ones, right? I think this is the first one. It is. It is. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Interesting. All right, well, let's go in. They added hard mode with reruns. Oh, it got the hard mode when it got voiced. Oh, okay. I see. All right, well then, let's do it. Let's get into Cremis. All right. As our voyage on the Great Lake extends, the list of things to keep the sinners entertained grows ever smaller. In a way, it sounds like a serious problem, but... Guys, anybody got any fun?
있는 일 따윈 없다. 30번째 똑같은 말을 하는 것도 재주군. 혹시 말을 한 뒤에 곧바로 까먹기라도 하는 거라면.
Stories to tell? No. For the 30th time. I suppose repeating the exact same phrase that many times is a talent, if it could even be called that. If you're having trouble recalling what you said moments ago.
정확히는 28번째. 30번이 채워지면
Jesus Christ, Mercil.
손상이 있던 건
Mercil,
아닌지
please.
확인하려던
The fact that he counted the exact number. She has repeated that phrase 28 times to be precise. At 30, I was planning to verify if she had suffered any damages to her occipital region. He was like, I was gonna give it 2 more times and be like, yo, you good?
안다고 알아. 얼마나 지루하면 내가 이러겠어.
I get it. I'm just that bored, Kay?
할 게 없으니까 이러지. 100개만 게임도 이제 질렸다고.
Hi, Dashing Demon. I'm so sorry that stream ended when you came in yesterday. I'm so sorry for that timing, but welcome in. There's nothing to do anymore. I'm tired of playing the same game of backgammon again and again.
잘 됐네. 그러면 이 갈매기 밥 주는 거랑 꼬박꼬박 해줘. 너희들이 다 질려서 내가 도맡아하고 있잖아.
Good. I've got a job for you then. How about you start feeding the seagull in time for— Oh, the seagull. How about you start feeding the seagull on time for once? Somehow it became my responsibility after all of you got tired of taking care of it.
그러게. 어차피 호수를 벗어나면 원래 살던 곳으로 돌려보낼 거면서 왜 그렇게 정을 붙인 거예요?
Yeah, we're gonna have to let the seagull go once we're out of the Great Lake anyway. Why do you even let yourself get attached to it?
출근하잖아.
Oh my god, I am so Gregor right now. I am so him. Just look at her. The way she looks at you, those woeful eyes.
그냥 갈매기의 눈빛인데요.
What, your average seagull eyes? It was abundantly clear that the sinners were starting to slowly expire from sheer boredom. Well, it's not really a problem that has a solution, and I had 0 interesting stories to tell, considering that I'm an amnesiac, so... Not emergency food! Don't eat the seagull! All I could do was sit here and watch the sinners suffer. Putting them through the daily trials of the mirror dungeons wasn't the most exciting activity either. Speaking of which, Heathcliff appears to be the one least affected by this mess. Well, not that he was all calm and aloof, that is. You good? You good, Heathcliff? I'd say he's anxious. Is he nervous? He seems nervous. Is he trying to talk to Vergil?
베르길리우스.
Oh, he is. Oh. What is he about to do? And everyone's like... A frosty silence descended upon the sinners. And the source of that frost was the inexplicable event that played out before their eyes. Oh, hi, Vergil.
히스클리프? 미쳤나요? 드디어?
Oh, Heathcliff, have you gone insane? Did you finally snap?
면담의 부작용인가? 겁대가리 상실증 그런 거야?
This must be the side effect of the consultations. Maybe we can call this the sense of self-preservation loss syndrome or something like that. Heathcliff?
좀 다물어봐. 미친 것도 아니고 극대가리 사라진 것도 아니니까.
Shut your traps, I ain't mad. And my sense of self-preservation is just fine.
제법이군, 히스클리프.
Impressive, Heathcliff.
이 기행을 지나오면서 지금 이 순간만큼 놀라운 일은 드물었는데.
I really found myself surprised in this series of misadventures so far, but this is one of those rare occasions.
말해, 왜 나를 불렀지?
Speak. What is your business?
뭐야?
It's the,
다음으로 가는 건 T사 맞지?
our next destination is T-Core, isn't it?
내가 굳이 대답해야 하나?
Do you really need me to answer that?
당신 알잖아. 내가 왜 이러는지.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
뭐 조급해하지 않아도 된다. 이놈이나 저놈이나 그걸 잘 못하는 것 같지만.
Patience, Heathcliff. Though that seems to be a virtue that most of you lack.
그럼대로라면 네 약속에 늦는 일은
Oh?
결코 없을 테니.
His appointment? If everything goes according to the flow, you'll make it to your appointment on time. Since I had no context for any of that, all I could do was sit here and watch as Heathcliff scratched the back of his head. I'm still out of the loop, but Heathcliff must be really anxious about something if he's willing to talk to Vergil first. And after all that...
아니, 약속보다 중요한 게
That's not... What else could be more important than the Wait. Heathcliff turned around to face us.
야, 너네들 중에
Oi, any of you
뭐 T사랑 관련된 놈 손 좀 들어봐.
got any history with T-Core? Show of hands, now.
손 들었소. 알다시피 과거에 T사에 잠시 살았던 적은 있소만.
I have, in a way. I resided in that place once.
아니, 당신은 지나왔잖아.
Right, but we already did you, didn't we?
그럼 역시 곧 있으면.
Then, yeah. Soon it'll be...
하지만 아직도 이 정신 나간 호수 한가운데가.
But we're still in the middle of this mad lake.
시계대가리, 지금이 며칠이더라?
Oi, clockhead, what's today's date? How would I know? I'm a clock. I don't know the freaking date, man. I just know the time. Maybe. I can't even see my face.
뭐? 시계 달고 있는데 왜 날짜를 몰라?
Huh? Can't you tell the date? You got a clock for a head. That's not what I'm not a calendar, bro. But clocks and calendars are completely different things. Jesus. Hi, Yaroslav. How you doing?
아우 히스 한숨만 벌써 30번째야. 버스 바닥 좀 확인해봐. 쟤 때문에 움푹 파였을 것 같으니까.
Ugh, Heath, that was your 30th sigh today. Keep doing that and you just might huff and puff our boat to pieces.
말해요 히스클리프. 그쪽에 차례가 온 거죠?
Tell us, Heathcliff. Your turn's coming up, isn't it?
무엇이 됐든 준비가 필요한 거고요.
And whatever it is that awaits you there, you're gonna have to prepare yourself for it.
이 정도면 뭐 숨길 것도 없겠네.
Yeah, I suppose. There's no use hiding it anymore. After some time. That's crazy! that there's a screen that has a transition with text on it that allows me to click once I'm done reading it. That's crazy. I wish other gacha games could do that. I wish, you know, they would not put paragraphs on the screen and not allow me to click after I was done reading. My God. Project Moon, you're really ahead of the times. I'm proud of you guys. Yeah, that's insane. That's some witchcraft. This is why Limbus is the GOAT. Hi, the Gomez. How you doing? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's not like that happened to me yesterday or anything. Nope.
그러니까 요약하자면
Right. So to summarize,
아무래도 이스마일 다음은 히스클리프 차례인 것 같고.
Heathcliff's starting to feel like his turn's coming up now that Ishmael's had her time in the ringer.
그 근거가 될 만한 물건을 저번 면담 때 베르길리우스에게 전달받았고.
And he's got good reason to believe that because Vergil handed him something in their last consultation that affirmed his suspicions.
그 물건에 의하면 T사에 갈 때 멋지게 차려입을 옷이나 꾸미는 작업이 필요한데.
And according to that something, he'll need some fancy clothes and whatnot to refine his looks before we get to T-Core.
계속 호수에 떠 있으니까 마음이 초조해져서 대체 어떻게 해야 할지 모르겠다는 거군요.
But since we're still so far from escaping the lake, you're starting to feel restless. Is that right?
그래, 그러니까
Right on. So...
근데 아니 그건 뭐 육지에 내리거나 해야 해결할 수 있는 일 아닌가?
Yeah, so there's not much you can do about that before we hit solid ground. Is there?
아유, 뭘 그런 걸 가지고 얼을 타고 있어. 헬스, 육지에만 내리면 그런 건 내가 도와줄 테니까 걱정하지 말라고.
Oh, come on, Heath. That's it? Don't you worry. I can definitely help you with that as soon as we find land, Kay?
애초에 육지에 언제 내릴 줄 알고.
We don't even know how far away from land we are.
단테, 수감자들의 예정된 업무 시간에 도달했습니다.
Why? Fuck! Dante, we have reached the end of the scheduled work period for the sinners. There's so many noises! Oh, yeah. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. I reflexively said my usual routine piece. Why is this so loud? I reflexively said my usual routine piece as the light alarm played. Man, that wasn't even a big deal then. Oh fuck, I'm actually gonna yawn. God damn it, Greg.
피가 낭자한 단막극이라도 볼 수 있을 줄 알았건만.
I was hoping to see an act of dramatic bloodshed for once. Ugh.
뭐, 대드는 게 아니었다는 건 다행이네요.
Well, at least he wasn't trying to stir up trouble for once. The sinners each got up from their seats, yawned, stretched, and one by one disappeared into the back door. I know, I'm sorry. I yawned because Greg yawned, and I'm sorry if I made you guys yawn.
이게 대가리만 없는 게 아니라 눈치도 없었던 거냐?
Oi, clockhead. Didn't know they knocked your wits off along with your head. Sorry. But Gregor isn't completely wrong, is he?
말이라도 좀.
Can't you even mince words at this point? Ugh. Vergil and Chadon walked into the back door, mocking grins on their faces. And I was left alone with the ship's cabin, standing awkwardly next to a severely crestfallen Heathcliff. Wait. There was another. Sir Heathcliff!
넌 왜 여기 남아있냐? 가서 T사에서만 만날 수 있다는 해결사 나으리들에 대해 떠들러 봐야지.
Huh? What are you doing out here, girl? Run along, you. Go gush about the high and mighty fixers of T-Core or something.
그런 거야. 나중에 해도 충분하오. 그보다 히스클리프건 내게 잘 보이는 것이 좋을 거요.
Bro, I can't with Dawn, man. I shall have plenty of time for that later. Yet, thou shalt do well to treat me well, sir, Heathcliff.
이게 뭐라고?
What, you little...
잠시만. 이야기가 안 끝났어.
Great, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
조용히 오게나.
Hold! Allow me to finish. Manager Esquire, Sir Heathcliff, come hither. Hush, hush. Dawn wore a confident smile. She slowly, gingerly walked over to presently and temporarily vacant Chatham seat. Wait, what is she doing in her seat? And whispered ever so slightly to us. I don't know if I like this. Forsooth, I have devised a splendid plan for thee. Uh-oh. Dawn and plans sometimes, I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like. Yay! A tempting offer.
그래서 기가 막힌 수라는 건 뭐냐?
So, what is this splendid plan of yours? I don't think there were words in this world expressive enough to describe that look on Heathcliff's face. It was certain that he had a very scant expectations for Dawn and her plans, but there was a sliver of hope There was a sliver of hope in his face that maybe, just maybe, Dawn might rise to the occasion for once. Damn, reading is hard. I don't know. I feel like sitting in this heat for almost a week is just driving me crazy. I'm losing my mind. Uh-oh. I don't like that giggle from her. It was unclear whether Heathcliff's internal struggle mattered much to Dawn, however. She began excitedly describing her plan.
히스클리프군, 그대는 제바제 협회 출신인 아주 옛날에 존재했던 전설의 해결사 붉은 주머니를 아시는가?
Dost thou, Sir Heathcliff, ever hear a tale of the ancient and legendary fixer of Devot's Association, the Red Sack?
붉은 뭐 베르길리우스 같은 그런 거냐?
The Red what? Like Vergil?
붉은 주머니는 조수인 사슴만
You got a sack?
곳곳을 누비며
Sack.
어떠한 가혹함이 있는 것이더라도 반드시 배달 업무를 해냈다고 전해지네.
It is said that the legendary Red Sack carried out his deliveries no matter how terrible the terrain or how arduous the journey to all corners of the city. And with him was his sidekick, Reindeer Man! His sidekick was Reindeer Man?
특히 크리스마스엔 어떤 대가도 받지 않고 도시의 착한 아이들에게 선물을 나누어 줬다고 하지.
You know, I'm not gonna call Rudolph anymore. He's just gonna be Reindeer Man. Forsooth, his magnificence hath given away gratuitous gifts for the children of the city that he deemed to be kind.
해결사 잡지에서 매년 겨울에 표지로 등장하시는 분이건만 혹시 모르는가?
'Tis but common knowledge, Sir Heathcliff. He appeareth on the front cover of the fixtures monthly every winter. Dawn asked, sounding genuinely shocked to learn that Heathcliff did not know of this red sack.
내가 그런 걸 왜 보냐?
What makes you think I'd ever read rags like that?
어허, 그런 거라니. 관리자 나리, 그대는 들어보았겠지?
By to thee, rags, thou sayest? Manager Esquire, surely thou hast heard of this magnificent publication. Maybe no. I knocked on my ticking clock head. I didn't really feel the need to spell it out for her.
결국 아무도 구독하지 않았단 말인가? 그렇게 부르짖으며 자네들에게 열심히
Jesus Christ, Dawn. So none of thee has subscribed to it then? Mine words fell on deaf ears.
아무튼 중요한 건 우리
The quick turnaround though. Anyway.
멋들어진 단장을 해야 한다는 점 아니겠는가?
Anyhow, what matters to thee, Sir Heathcliff, is that thou endeavoreth to make thyself more presentable than anyone else for this occasion, is it not?
이제야 이야기가 본론으로 들어가네.
Finally getting to the point, eh? Go on.
본인은 아주 잘 알고 있네. 그 꽃단장을 참고할 최고의 롤 모델이 바로 붉은 주머니와 조수 사슴맨의 복장이란 걸.
Very good, sir. A costume most befitting that occasion would be those of the red sack and his sidekick, Reindeer Man.
아, 느낌 싸한데.
This isn't going to end well, is it?
그 석양의 어쩌고들 같이 괴상한 옷을 입은 거 아니냐?
What, like those ridiculous fixtures del Atardisseur Ardi whatever?
전혀 괴상하지 않네. 그리고 석양의 해결사 코스프레를 해주지도 않았으면서 어떻게 그리 말할 수 있는가? 제대로 입어보지도 않고 그런 말을 하면 안 되는 것이란 말이네.
Oh god. 'Tis not ridiculous? Why, thou hast not even deigned to indulge mine only wish that we would cosplay fixtures del Artiser Ardiente together. Thou hast not even given it a chance, indeed. Speak not a matter thou knowest not about.
되게 거들먹거리길래 혹시나 했는데.
His old English speak is literally gonna make my head spin. With all that talk of a splendid plan, I thought you were actually going somewhere. But it all comes around to that fixer nonsense again, eh?
지금은 그럴 힘도 없으니까 일단 5대 달아놔라.
Don't even have the energy to beat the sense into you. I'll get to it later. 5 honest hits to the noggin should do it. When the sliver of hope on Heathcliff's face was beginning to rapidly fade,
지금까지 보아온 해결사들은 어떠했는가?
prithee share thy thoughts of the fixtures that we have laid our eyes upon thus far.
뭐?
What?
해결사들이 우스꽝스러웠는가? 떠올리시게 오히려 멋지고 정돈된 차림이 아니었는가? 눈과 마음을 열고 단호하게 말해보시게.
Embarrassing, were they? Remember, were they not fancy and impeccably dressed? Close not to thy eyes and heart? Were they not fancy and impeccably dressed? Huh.
K사에서 봤던 그 쫄쫄이는 다시 생각해도 웃긴데?
Absolutely embarrassing sods, yeah. That spandex bloke from K-Core, he looked like he leaped right out of a circus.
지금 브리트 씨는 우습지 않소. 그 코스튬 멋있잖소. 그 소재에 대해 말하자면
Oh no, you can't be disrespecting him in front of Dawn like that. Oh no. Lord Secret was not embarrassing. I say that his outfit was rather dashing. Wouldst thou not agree? Allow me to regale thee with information concerning the materials of his fabric so that thy understanding...
실례했어. 돌아오시오, 히스클리프군. 네, 아직 말이 안 끝났단 말이오.
Oh yeah, he definitely dissed Don's Oshi. You can't be doing that, man. Zach, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Excuse me. Hi thee hither, Sir Heathcliff. I am yet unfinished.
오늘따라 왜 이렇게 팔팔한 거야?
Why is this girl so hyper today?
물론 지크프리트 씨 같은 스페셜한 분도 있지만 대부분의 해결사는 멋있게 차려입고 무엇보다 고귀하지 않았는가?
Well, Lord Siegfried is a special outlier mayhaps. But dost thou not agree that most fixers are rather well dressed and wore honor upon their sleeves?
고기? 그건 잘 모르겠고 그럴싸한 옷을 입고 있는 사람도 있었던 것 같기도.
Honor upon their what? I don't know about that, but I suppose they were quite posh.
바로 그거요. 본인을 잘 따라와주기만 한다면 그들의 멋있는 복장을 그대로 채워낼 수 있어.
Verily, follow the eye, and thou shalt see thyself dressed as impeccably and impressively as the fixers are.
그런가? 아이, 젠장. 반박하려고 해도 내가 옷이나 꾸미는 거에 대해 뭘 알아야지.
Is that right? Sod it. I know shite all about clothes or making myself look fancy.
그래서 그런 옷들을 어디서 구하는데? 솔직히 아까 다른 놈들이 말한 대로 육지에 가기 전에 뭘 구하기도 어렵잖아.
Right, so let's say I go along with your plan. Where are we going to get them clothes? Honestly, everyone was right. Where are we going to pick up clothes in the middle of a lake?
본인이 다 그것까지 생각하여 말하는 것이네.
Ha! Yet I have thought of that as well.
어제 이 버스 안에 경보가 울렸던 것을 기억하는가?
Recall the events of yesterday? The sirens that echoed across this bus? Dost thou remember? Now that I think about it, there was a siren yesterday. It went off not long before I announced the close of business for the day. But Faust said that the backdoor volatility wasn't anything for us to worry about.
본인은 궁금했네. 도당체 파우스트군은 무엇을 보고 그렇게 판단하는지. 그래서 다들 뒷문으로 들어가려 소란스러울 때.
Yet, I was curious. How indeed doth Faust determine which volatility is used and which is not? Thus, as all were crowded by the back door, preoccupied with returning to their respective quarters,
조심스럽고도 은밀히 이 몸 홀로 앞으로 나아가 그 화면을 들여다보고 말았지.
I have secretly and stealthily availed myself to the chance to take a glance at the screen. So you took a peep at the screen.
그 복잡한 키워드를 네가 알아먹을
Oh,
수
they got
있다고?
little snowman and like snowflakes and there's Santa Claus. Dude, I love her little just like the stuffed animal heads everywhere. Charan is so cute. That's why she's my favorite. You know how to read those complex symbols?
본인도 알아챌 것이라는 생각을 갖고 들여다본 것은 아니었다만.
Nay, I myself had little hope of recognizing them, yet when I looked into them,
거기에 있었던 문양은 의외로 추측하기 쉽더군.
amongst the symbols on that device were a pair of rather particular symbols I could very easily tell apart from the others.
바로 붉은 주머니와 사슴맨의 상징. 그리고 멋들어진 옷을 의미하는 문양이 있었던 게지.
Forsooth, there were symbols of the red sack and the reindeer man, and next to them was a symbol indicating posh outfits. Oh, that one right there. Probably.
그렇게 간단할 리가.
No, it can't be that simple. Those look hella disturbing. I told you I like the aesthetic of like stuffed animals, but they're like the creepiness of it. So kind of like what's the one ego that Radia has? Is it Hexnail? That one where like the teddy bear's like all torn and sewn up and like things just, it makes it look really creepy. I don't know. I really like that aesthetic. There's something about it. I love the spoopy. I love the spoopy. Yeah, no, it can't be that simple. I agreed with Heathcliff. However, Dawn remained enthusiastic as ever, as though she was already expecting him to say that.
알고 있는가?
Ta-da, Teddy! Dost thou know?
뒷문 안에 있는 무수한 문들에는 문양이 종종 나타난다는 것을.
Every so often, certain symbols appear on the numerous doors past the back door.
뭐?
Huh?
쉬러 갈 때마다, 지나칠 때마다,
Hi, Jules.
생각날 때마다 본인은 그걸 유심히 지켜보았지.
Every respite, every passing glance, I made sure to watch them carefully.
그리고 바로 어제 그 화면에 나타났던 문양과 완전히 같은 것이 있는 문을 복도에서 찾았네.
And 'twas yesterday, when, in the corridor, I spied myself the exact door with the exact same symbol that I witnessed on the screen. Dawn, you didn't.
관리자나리, 본인에게 잘못이 있다면 이 끓어오르는 모험 기질을 죽이지 못한 것일 테지.
'Tis my nature as an adventurer, Manager Esquire, mine inability to quell the burning adventurous spirit. I prostrate before thee. So the thing is, like, Dawn is self-aware that, like, she can't help but being adventurous. She can't help it. She still does it anyway.
하지만 그 문을 아주 살짝만 열고 내부를 관찰했을 때
Know that I had taken the sneakiest of peeks. Marry 'twas not too foolhardy. I have only taken a small peek.
본인의 모든 추리와 추측이 마저 떨어졌다는 말을 듣는다면
And if I were to regale thee what I witnessed from within, Jesus, that all my deductions and predictions have been proven true.
정상 참작을 부탁할 수 있지 않겠는가?
Could thee find within thyself compassion to spare mine soul?
대체 이 새끼는 하지 말라는 걸 왜 자꾸 하는 거야?
Meta Knight, thank you so much for your resub. It's a Limbus day. Thank you, thank you. You absolute muppet. Why in the bloody hell do you keep doing what everyone tells you not to do? Right, Heathcliff. I just don't understand why some people keep doing things that everyone tells them not to. That's crazy. That's crazy, Heathcliff. I remember when Heathcliff ignored all warnings and went into the restricted areas past the area of the corridor that we weren't allowed to use. Zing! We almost lost Heathcliff that day. It was a tad different this time, however. Back then, Heathcliff had no idea what was beyond that door. And this time, we do. Which canto or intervallo is this? Oh, we're doing the Crimus intervallo. It's the one that's after canto 5. Are you suggesting that we call everyone over to explore that place?
아니, 우리 셋으로 족하지 않겠는가? 셋이면 딱 적당하다네. 모든 이야기는 항상 셋에서 시작하지.
Nay, the three of us will be more than sufficient to handle this task. All tales begin with a party of 3 indeed. You're just scared of the consultation, aren't you?
무슨 소린지 모르겠군.
I have nary a clue as to what thou mayest be referring to. Wait, Risky, oh, you did the short hair? Is it not working? Or I'll change it for you. There you go. I know some things are still broken. And we gotta fix some stuff, but... The answer to this predicament was right there. Tell them that it's too dangerous and shove them back into their respective rooms to rest up for tomorrow.
관리자 나리, 그 안은 정말 평화로운 것 같아 보였어.
Manager Esquire, that zone, indeed, it appeared to be a place most peaceful to mine eyes.
우리는 그저 히스클리프 군이 입으로 몇 벌을 가지고 나오면 그만일 뿐이지 않은가?
'Tis a simple task, is it not? All that we seek to do is enter there and avail ourselves a few sets of clothes for Heathcliff. It was obvious that Dawn wasn't helping Heathcliff out of the pure kindness of her heart. Maybe she hungered for an adventure, or maybe she thought she might be able to do that cosplay of the fixers she so admired. But if we can find Heathcliff some nice clothes to put his heart at ease, then maybe I can do something about this before things get out of control. Like it did last time when I just let Cinder's anxiety stew and exacerbate. Fine, but we're turning around at the first sign of danger. Hi, Amelia. Seriously? Come on. You were willing to do it if it meant that you were to pick up some clothes.
뭐 시계 대가리까지 붙으면 괜찮겠지.
Well, I suppose we'll be okay as long as Clockhead's with us. I don't like this.
잘 결정했어. 그럼 오늘 밤 관리자 나리의 방문
Conniving laugh.
우리가 문을 똑똑똑똑 하고 두들기면 나리께서는 암으로.
Well said. Then let us reconvene tonight before Manager Esquire's quarters. We shall knock in the following rhythm. Knock, 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 knock. Then thou shalt whisper a secret code, to which then...
들어가라.
Oh. Just go get some sleep. I really hope this won't be a waste of time. We agreed on a precise time before returning to our respective rooms. The little fucking gremlin. We're going on an adventure! We're going on an adventure! It's a Crimus adventure! Oh. Oh. Oh, I guess that's right. I can only take the 2. Well, luckily we have the manager and we have Kurakumo, because I think that would have been bad, but I think we'll be fine.
어떤 조직 놈들인지
Just 2.
면면 좀 받을까?
Ooh. A dark, silent night. All are sound asleep.
모두 모였는가?
Thus we assemble!
가서 별거 없기만 해봐.
This better be worth the trouble.
한치의 거짓도 없다네. 자, 이쪽으로.
It shall be worth every trouble, of course. Now, come hither. We quietly? Dude, the floorboards are creaking. That ain't quiet. We quietly and sneakily followed Dawn, taking care not to make a noise. Are we really crossing this line? Oh shit! We have Zyla!
나 이거 넘었다가 어떻게 된 줄 모르냐?
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream? Say hi to the Raiders, everybody. Thank you. I hope you had an amazing stream. Welcome in. Bloody hell, Lass. Don't you know what happened the last time I crossed it?
본인은 다르네. 그저 이 선 넘어 오른쪽 조금만 따라가서 바로 앞에 있는 문을 열기만 하면.
Alas, it will be different this time. All we must do is follow the corridor immediately to the right of this delineation, open the door here. Are we winning? I don't know yet. We haven't gone into battle. We're doing story stuff though. New model looks great. Thank you. Did we get a shout out for Zyla? I don't think so. Unless I missed it. Here, let me do that for you real quick. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. So they're the symbols that she was talking about. How was your stream though? You were doing lobotomy core? Oh, let's go. I just got gifted that game. We might check it out after we play Limbus. Past the door, through the window, the symbols Dawn mentioned shimmered. Symbols that seemed to indicate a sack, a wrapped present, and what appeared to represent fancy clothes. So, they're the red sack and the reindeer man's symbols? Precisely.
다른 건 몰라도 네 녀석이 이런 걸 헷갈릴 린 없겠지. 연다?
Right, I suppose you're the expert with these things. I'm going in. Hold on. Before I even had the chance to stop him, Heathcliff barged into the door. And we found ourselves almost getting dragged in by his sheer fervor.
오.
We're in the Grimace. There's all the Grimace presents. Oh shit. A pair of shoes caused me immense suffering. First playthrough. Third reset. We're gonna do a lobotomy core and library runa because I got gifted both games after I get caught up with Limbus. So that's gonna be a future endeavor. We're not gonna be able to get to that today, but it's gonna be a future endeavor, yes. We found ourselves in a rather sizable room. This place was decorated with numerous Christmas-themed ornaments. Warm, cozy lighting reflected off of the wooden floor, and a maze of conveyor belts were installed all over the place. This place is a factory? Quite.
저것들은 또 뭐냐? 조그마한 꼬맹이 같은 게.
What are those things? Those little children like... oh. Hark! 'Tis I, Dawn!
이 새끼 뭐 하는 거야?
What the hell is she doing? The little figures Heathcliff indicated didn't exactly look like children. They all froze for a moment before turning around in our direction. They weren't humans, that's for sure.
가만히 있어 보게. 본인이 다 이야기해둔 것들이 있다네.
Give me but a moment. I have already parlayed with these fellows. What happened to the sneakiest of peaks?
야, 시계 대가리. 뭐가 온다.
Oi, clockhead. Something's coming this way. What the f- A small, but larger than others around it, figure scurried over and stood before us.
아이고 돈키호테 나으리가 오셨음.
What the? Ah, Lady Don Quixote, you finally graced us with your presence once again,
이번에도 예상하지 못했던 곳에서 갑자기 뿅 나왔음.
And just as you did before, poof, appearing from the most unexpected places again, Who's this? Who is this?
우리에게 멋진 선물을 주실 분일세.
The one who shall grant us the wonderful gifts indeed. He rubbed his hands, or what I assumed to be hands together, looked up at us and started.
반갑음. 돈키호테 나으리의 친구 되시는 분들인가 보.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, You must be Lady Dawn's friends, Right.
저는 도도루라고 하옴. 이 선물 공장에서 선물을 만드는 일을 하는 놈이움.
My name's Dororu, a gnome who works at this gift factory, And why, of course, I make gifts here, Why is he so bulky? Man fucking lifts. Dude, he did not miss a gym day ever. To the point where his traps have now just encased his entire head. Like, his neck and his traps is just, it's all over the place. He's swole. Yeah. Dodoru. A gnome?
그렇네. 놈일세.
Indeed, a gnome. Was that supposed to be obvious? What are gnomes anyway? So they're not humans, right?
그렇소. 이들은 사람이 아니라 놈이니까 말이오.
Yes, these fellas are not humans, they're gnomes.
그렇다움. 인간은 아닌 것이오. 해음해음.
Yeah, man. Yes, of course, not human, Hyum.
도시엔 인간.
Waffles, thank you so much for the follow. Like a garden gnome? What garden gnome looks like this? I would be terrified if I saw a garden gnome that looked like this. Didn't think non-humans were allowed in the city. They're not abnormalities or distortions either. They're something else.
도시? 역시나.
The city? I knew it.
뭐 사람인지 아닌지가 중요하겠는가? 중요한 건 어떤 마음으로 어떤 일을 하는가일세.
Well, why does it matter if they're not humans? What truly matters is the heart with which they commit themselves to work, that is.
맞는 말씀이요, 나으리.
Well, of course. You are absolutely right, my lady. Didn't that Dororo gnome say something weird about the city just now?
나만 그렇게 느낀 거 아니지?
So that wasn't just me, huh?
그보다
Well, the Dororo cut in on our conversation.
친구분들께서는 원하시는 선물이 있으신지요?
Do the friends of Lady Dawn wish for any present,
이를테면 멋진 옷이라던가 강력한 무기라던가
Cookies.
맛있는 과자도 있다옴.
Say, we have fancy clothes and powerful weapon, Or delicious cookie,
멋진 옷 있는 거냐?
Fancy clothes? So you really have them?
관심 가는 게 있으신 거였나?
It looks like we got a winner,
자자자자. 그럼 잠시 이쪽으로.
Well, then please, this way. No way that his feet squeaks when he walks. The gnome said something about introducing us to the reception hall and led us to a certain room in his scurrying gait. This seems more like a storage space than a reception hall.
여기 따뜻한 벽난로도 있고 탁자도 있고 참으로 따뜻하고 아늑한 공간이로군.
Oh, behold! There is a warm fireplace and a table in this cozy place. What more could thee possibly ask for?
거기에 더해 맛있는 다과도 준비해 두었음.
And we have some delicious refreshments ready for you as well,
조금만 기다리시면 금방 원하시는 선물을 가져다 드리겠습니다.
Please wait a moment and we'll be right back with the gifts you want, The gnome bowed, opened the door, and scuttled out of the room. It's very dark. Are reception halls usually this barren? I've never been in one before, so I had no idea if this is what they were supposed to look like. I had to ask. Especially because it was starting to get pretty obvious, even with my rather limited experience, that there was something off about this whole situation.
요새는 이런 감성도 유행이라는 말을 들은 것 같소.
I have once heard the rumor that this kind of decor has been catching on in recent years. What, barren reception hall decor? Like what?
나도 들은 적 있어. 뭐 공사하다가 만 것 같은 곳에 대충 물건 몇 개 쌓아두는 게 더 인기가 있다던데.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Apparently it's popular for some blokes to just deliberately leave their stuff lying around in some half-finished looking buildings. Is that what this is?
관리자 나리는 마음 놓으시게. 본인이 책임지고 멋진 선물을 받아낼 것이니.
Still thy hard manager, Esquire. I shall personally be responsible for this expedition and claim ourselves shiny gifts.
여차하면 들고 나를 수도 있을 거고 슬쩍 보니 번쩍번쩍한 게 고급스러운 물건들을 포장하는 것 같았다고.
If push comes to shove, I could nab some of these. I saw them packing some shiny, expensive-looking stuff over there.
도둑질은 안 돼요. 벌써 헤어 쿠폰 데이를 잊었는가?
Oh my god, Heath, please. No thievery this time, Heathcliff. Has the incident with the hair coupons already left thy mind? Yeah, now you remember. Blimey. Fine. Heathcliff was as foul-mouthed as always, but it was evident from his relaxing expression that his anxiety was starting to ease. Maybe the fact that we're here, about to find what we're looking for, was a comforting thought. Not my hair coupons? Heathcliff, is it that important that you dress well for this occasion? Huh? Oh, yeah. A rather delicate but gently smoldering hearth. I said Heath. Smoldering heath. Calm, silent air, a perfect atmosphere to bring up uncomfortable subjects for some honest heart-to-heart. We just need some hot cocoa and we'd be good. Or is someone waiting for you there? Someone you'd like to dress up for?
뭐 아예 틀린 말은 아니긴 한데.
Well, I suppose you're not completely wrong.
비밀 이야기인가?
I know, Smoldering Heath. It reminds me of that one ID that I saw where he was like all nice and dressed up. I was like, oh my god. Okay, a secret is it? Dawn excitedly and loudly dragged her chair up close to Heath.
나는 보란 듯이 성공해서 돌아가야만 해.
Oh. I have to go back as a successful man. As someone of great worth.
적어도 예전에 굴러먹던 그 망나니 히스클리프라고 생각할 수는 없도록.
So that they'll know that I've changed. That I'm no longer that witless brigand Heathcliff.
그러니까 고급스럽고 멋진 옷으로 그럴싸하게 보이는 건 내게 엄청 중요한 거라고.
That's why I have to dress posh when I return. To appear like a man of quality.
누군가 그대를 배 아프게라도 했는가?
Hath someone stoked the fire of envy in thy stomach? Is this about revenge, like Ishmael?
복수.
Doesn't seem like it'd be revenge, though. Heathcliff leaned back in his chair. It creaked as he rocked gently back and forth. There was a look of deep introspection on his face, which was, if my memory serves me right, a first.
뭐 복수라면 복수겠네. 근데 지금 당장 드는 결심은.
Well, I suppose you could call it revenge, but what I really want to do is...
후회하게 해주겠다. 그게 더 맞는 것
Oh,
같아.
make her regret. Yeah, that's what this is.
나는 거기서 날 무시했던 놈들도 죄다 짓밟아 줄 거야.
I'll show them. I'll trample over those bastards who thought I wasn't worth shit.
나를 선택하지 않았던 걸 땅을 치고 후회할 수밖에 없도록.
So that she'll regret not choosing me. So that she will feel that regret down to the deepest reaches of her heart.
사실은 누구보다도 어울리는 사람이었다는 걸 캐시에게
Kathy, she has a
증명할
name.
거라고.
I'll prove to Kathy that there was no better man for her than I. Kathy? Heathcliff's eyes tremble a little as he speaks her name. He mentioned that name before. His eyes trembled then too. This Kathy must be someone pretty important to you.
당연하지. 무진장 중요하지.
Of course. Bloody important. So, what happened between the two of you? Between you and Kathy?
정확히 말하면 캐서린이지.
Oh, sorry, Catherine, to be exact. And I call her Kathy.
길고 골치 아픈 이야기야.
It's a long and complicated story.
이 돈키호테의 감히 그 사람이 히스클리프군의
Yo,
연인이라고
he's gonna
해서
swing that bat at you. Aha, allow mine intuition to speak for thee. This Kathy must be thy lover, is she not? Wait, is that what she is to you?
아니야. 그런 것까진 아니야.
He got really defensive really fast. No, it's nothing like that.
그렇다고 볼 수도 있을지도.
Okay, maybe a little bit. I knew it. He's stuttering like Sinclair on a bad day. While his disposition was as brusque as always, I could clearly see that he couldn't stop himself from smiling a mere mention of her name. And that gave me more than enough answers. He's smitten. Ooh, he's smitten. Every sinner had a reason for joining Limbus Company, so maybe Heathcliff joined Limbus Company for this Kathy person. Makes me wonder what kind of a person she might be, though. Someone that special, that precious to Heathcliff?
왜 그렇게 아련한 말투냐? 징그럽게.
Don't be so overdramatic. That ain't me. Now, I do this not out of my obligations as a manager, but I'm starting to think that I want to help you out, so that you could be the best man you can be for her.
그렇소. 다 함께.
Indeed, we shall all be
멋쟁이가 돼.
people of quality. Oh, the lights came on. That doesn't look like red paint. I heard a door open in that very moment. It wasn't the reception hall door. That one was made of wood, and wouldn't make that sound that I just heard. This sound came from over there, away from us, from a dark corner of the room. Then we heard sounds of metal scraping against wood. It was accompanied by a howling blizzard. So those were sleigh marks, huh? The huge sleigh made its way across the wooden floor on the marks that were already on the floorboards. It was flanked by several gnomes. The sleigh was red and the sacks on it were either black or red. But they were all littered with flesh and blood.
도도로. 다음 선물 재료를 갖고 왔음.
But why are they so cute though? Dododo, we've got your next batch of ingredients right here.
허리가 다 쑤숑.
Phew, my back.
조금만 참으라. 그래도 선물 받을 친구들을 생각하면 뿌듯해서 고생은 금방 잊지 않겠음.
Come on, friend. Just think about the looks on our friends' faces when they open their present homes. All's worth it, of course. Well worth it.
마줌.
Majum. Hero.
I need gnome plushies.
Oh my god, I would get all of the plushies of these guys. Holy crap. The gaggle of gnomes who were walking in our direction as they chattered and gossiped froze in place upon noticing us.
왜 농땡이를 피고 있는 것이오?
Quit lollygagging,
거기서 수다 떨지 말고 좀 더 오라옴. 이번엔 양도 많고 몇 마리는 살려서 데려왔다옴.
Quit chit-chatting and help us out, We've got a lot to process, Besides, we brought some live ones this time, I like how their little tools that are all bloodied, though, are still, like, decorated and, like, festive. I think I saw some sacks in the sleigh move. No, they were thrashing. Like, something was trying to escape. Is that...
야, 무기 잡아라.
Grab your weapon, girl.
왜 그렇게 심각한 얼굴인 겐가? 저들은 그저 열심히 일을...
What is the matter with thee? These fellows are but hard-working. Dawn, see the bigger picture. Please, I beg you.
거기 누가 있는 거죠? 살려주세요. 여기서 꺼내줘요.
Hello? Is there someone out there? Please help. Get me out of here.
어?
기쁘고 신나는 날이옴. 이놈은 싱싱한 놈인데 다음.
Oh, what a joyous day, This one's fresh, No.
저것들 인간인가 봄.
But they're human,
도도로 실장이 잡아온 건가요? 어디서 저렇게 멀쩡하게 인간을 데려온 거지요?
Did manager Dororo bring them in, How did he manage to bring in humans so fresh,
자네들 설마
So, all along, thy factory has been...
아이고.
Oh, boy! I could hear a familiar voice coming from the other door in the room as Dawn stood there flabbergasted.
도도루가 실수를 저질러 버렸음. 저것들을 다른 창고로 보내야 했는데 말이오.
Totoro's done a... I could want to say Totoro, but it's not Totoro. Totoro's done a blunder, That sleigh wasn't supposed to be coming here,
너무 신경 쓰지 마시라오. 놈들끼리 하는 재밌는 놀이일 뿐이오. 아무 의미 없음.
Don't you worry, Just a little game between us gnomes. That's your excuse?
도도루공.
Master Dororo.
도도루 듣고 있음.
Dororo's listening,
저 주머니에 들어있는 게
Tell me the contents of those sacks.
그냥 선물 재료일 뿐인 것이오. 그나저나 돈키호테 나으리 요청하셨던 멋진 옷들을 제가 준비해 놓았단 말이오. 지금 바로 입으러.
Raw material for presents, of course, Besides Lady Dawn, Dororo's prepared these fancy clothes for you and your friends to wear, Why don't we head right out to
그 재료라는 게 뭐란 말인가?
What raw materials are they?
도도루 거짓말하기 지쳤음. 인간이잖아, 인간. 니놈들 같은 인간.
Dororo's tired of lie-ohms, humans like you!
너희들 다른 창고로 들이라고 내가 나갈 때 말했음.
You lot, what did I say about using the storage space, I told you this one was off limits,
우리 공장 장난감 선물을 기다리는 많은 이웃에게 실망만 배송하고 싶은 것인가?
What are you gonna deliver nothing but disappointment to our neighbor, Even now, they await gifts from our factory,
미안하오.
My bad,
공장장님께 기대하시라고 그렇게나 말했는데.
And I already told the factory director to look forward to this batch, What was I thinking? This was absolutely not worth it.
네가 하는 생각 나도 똑같이 하고 있으니까
I know what you're thinking, Clockhead.
그딴 한숨 쉴 거면 어떻게 싸워야 할지 고민이나 한 번 더 하라고. 알았냐?
So quit sighing and start stargazing. We've got to get out of here, yeah? Hi, Kane. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, sitting here and feeling sorry for myself won't do anything. It never did. Got it.
모두 도구
오.
꺼내라움. 이것이 바로 산지직송 아니겠음?
Grab your tools, Fresh locally produce materials coming up.
그래. 시원하게 덤벼라. 이 땅꼬마
Oh, he's so ready. He's so ready. He's like, yes, I finally get to freaking use my bat. Right then, let's crack on, you little shitbags. Oh, Heath, never change. I can't attack these guys. Look at how cute they are. Dude, I love this music. It's perfect for them. Oh, they're so cute. Even the guy with the little freaking all the teeth, though. They're both cute. Oh, I gotta turn off my. Oh, oh my God! Look when he gets. Heath, I feel bad hitting the little guy.
관리자로 정한 너희에는 합당한 이유가
You're so cute.
기대하고 있겠습니다.
Fresh meat om.
단테.
따뜻한 피.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You're losing to capture them, Ohm? Oh shit, Heath, you getting fucked up. Unopposed, unopposed, unopposed. Favorite. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Yeah, these gnomes got hands. Oh no. There you go, Dawn. Come on, get a ding. There we go. No, okay, good. Staggered. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Finish him. Oh.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 이 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 거지.
Nice, Dawn. Nice, nice, nice. Get more dings. You're at 45. Come on. You're gonna get all the dings now. Let's go. Stagger him. Stagger him. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oof. Yes. Come on, Heath. Come on, Heath. Dude, Dawn is just having a time with these guys. Come on. Get him. Get that ding. Fuck. Heath, come on. You're all staggered. Easy. Let's go. Free damage. Edge. Next. Almost edge. Finish him. Edge. And last but not least, ding him. Ding him. Heath with the follow-up. Heath with the kill. Let's go. There's more. Oh my god. His little saw is so cute. Oh my god, I can't. Dun, dun, dun. They're all dominating unopposed. Okay. Here you go. Get those dings. Get those dings. Alright, staggered. Nice. You're gonna finish him? At least get him staggered. Get one more ding. Get one more ding. There you go. You too. Get another ding. Nice. Look at how cute they are. Turn ya into furniture, Ohm. Bro, they're literally gonna turn us into furniture. Holy shit. Get that ding. Finish him. Finish him. Oof, close. Close. Okay, well, he's almost staggered and everyone else is staggered, so we'll just swipe across. Get him, Dawn. There you go, Dawn. Easy stagger. Let's go! The gnomes are IKEA certified? Oh god, not IKEA furniture, man. Oh! Oh! Dororo! Alright, fuck him up. Fuck him up. Pose, dominating, dominating, everything's fine. Alright, yeah, we got good sanities. And we got... Okay, we're okay. Lead team looks fun. It's the only team that I really have. I don't have like a rupture team or anything like that. I just have a lot of bleed teams or bleed units. Swole gnome not cute? You don't think Dodoro's cute? Yeah, get him with that ding. There you go. One more ding. Nice. Oh, he's dead. He's so dead. All right, Heath, get him. Get him. Oh, did we slice him open? There's like fluff coming out of him. Is that why he's so like thick? Yeah, don't let him do that to you. Come on. You're gonna win these. You're gonna win these dings. There you go. Yeah, nice dings, Heath. Let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, it's the beard. It's the beard. You know, it kind of reminds me of my mustache because my mustache doesn't stay like on top of my lip and it like moves off to the side a little bit. It looked odd. It didn't look like his beard. Like I would expect his beard to be a little bit more here and not like all the way over here when his head turns in the opposite direction. Nice. It does look very fluffy. It does. It looks very fluffy. That's why I was like, is he made out of stuffing? Toto is a VTuber physics? Yes. Wee. Oh shit. I mean to click on that. These were some fierce sods. Now you can't unsee it? Wait, the fact that it looked like fluff? And not his beard? The fault lies with me. No. The fault lies with Ishmael. The light of confidence had completely faded from Dawn's face, and so did her enthusiastic voice. His beard being out of alignment like the mustache? Oh. Yeah, it just reminded me of like... I gotta put it on because I don't have it set to like a toggle. Yeah, when we were trying to do like beard stuff, right? So like, here's the beard. Oh wait, is it not set on my face? Hey, why is it not pinning to my model anymore? Uh-oh. Are my pins broken? Uh-oh, my pins are broken. Oh no! Well, anyway, it kind of reminds me of like when I turn my head, my mustache will be over here. That's what it looked like with his beard. His beard was like over here. And that's why I was kind of confused. Maybe the mustache is broken. The mustache has a mind of its own. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it won't pin anymore. Uh-oh, that's weird. I wonder if it's because of the hair. Oh no, it's like actually the model. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look at that later. I wonder if just more things are broken. The fault lies in Ishmael. I should have thought this plan through. Well, if we were to find someone to blame, the biggest fault would lie with me, the manager. Maybe I should have turned around the moment I sensed that something was off. Alas! With that, Dawn marched toward the now abandoned sleigh. This is... Several mutilated bodies tumbled to the ground as soon as Dawn undid the knot tying the sack. Damn it. I was afraid that this is what we'd find inside the sack. There were a total of 7 or so people in the sack, but they were all missing a few limbs. They were barely breathing and some of them had already perished. Oh. I've never seen their style of clothing before. Looks like they were pretty far from where we were. I've seen similarly worn and torn clothing in the back streets, but the clothing they wore was of materials and styles that I'd not seen before. The back door must have sent us pretty far. Faust did tell me that each Faust did tell me that each district within the city had different cultures and such, so...
저것들도 조만간 숨이 끊길 거야. 시계를 돌려줄 수 있는 것도 아니고.
Doesn't really matter, does it? They'll all die soon, and it's not like you can turn the clock for them. Let's just get back to the bus. Nay, here! This person here is intact! Hark, get a hold of thyself. Art thou the one who requested our help earlier? Oh. He's just a small kid. Who are you? We're heroes. We saved him. The gnomes would never? The gnomes could never. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! 6? I cannot deploy them. Oh, so we gotta pick other people. 6? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
야음을 틈타.
Huh.
옷차림이 특이하신 분들이네요. 마을에서 오신 분들은 아닌 건가?
Your clothes are all weird looking. I guess you're not from the village. The child was dressed in torn and faded clothing, and from the way she looked at us, I could tell that she found us rather fascinating. She soon woke up from her momentary shock.
아무튼 구해주셔서 감사합니다.
Anyway, thank you for saving me.
저는 크레용이라고 해요.
My name's Crayon. Crayon? Crown? And,
이빨 태양.
Clockwork teeth? The kid pointed at me and backed away in terror.
뭔 뚱딴지 같은 소리야. 저건 시계 대가리라고.
The hell are you talking about? That's Clockhead. My name is Dante, not like they could understand me anyway.
시계 대가리? 이빨 태엽은 시계같이 생겼다고 들었는데.
Clockhead? But I heard that clockwork teeth will look like clocks.
하긴 이빨 태엽은 여기보다 저 밑에 있다고 했으니까.
I guess I also heard that they don't show up this high.
그렇다면 처음 보는 괴물이네요.
I've never seen a monster like that before though.
괴물 아닐세. 저분은 우리의
Damn, I'm a monster.
자랑스러운 관리자 나리시니까.
Aha, but they are not a monster. There is none other than our very own manager Esquire. Thanks for the intro, I guess.
하지만 찌끄거리는 소리밖에 안 들리는데.
But I can't hear anything but the ticking of the clock.
그건 사정이 있으셔서. 아무튼 몸은 괜찮은 겐가?
Well, manager Esquire has their reasons. Art thou unharmed?
같이 끌려오신 분들은 아닌 것 같지만.
Looks like the other people who were dragged here with me weren't so lucky, though. The child looks at the mutilated corpses with a despondent look on her face. Dawn casts a sympathetic gaze.
이들은 모두 같은 마을의 이웃이었다는 것인 건가?
So they were all neighbors from thy village?
네. 하지만 곧 저희 마을에서 사냥꾼을 보내주실 거예요.
Yeah, but our village will soon send the hunters to save us.
그분들이 오신다면 어떻게든 여기서.
As long as they can get here, they can... Hunters? I wasn't sure what exactly she was talking about, so I was about to ask her what she meant. Oh. But this reception hall, storage room, suddenly began to fill with gas of unknown origin. What's this now? Quick, hold thy breathing! An odd plume of gas, its hue red and green, begins to fill the room.
이 용기는 제가 넘치들 때랑
This gas, it's the same gas from when I was kinda... The three of them, including Crayon, passed out and slumped to the floor. Yeah, something like this has happened before, when we walked right into a room full of toxic gas, which killed everyone. You have a question, what's your favorite ab? No, I don't know, because I haven't seen all of them. Everyone keeps saying that I don't like the whale. I like the whale. The whale is my favorite. Don't let them gaslight you into thinking that I don't like the whale. Looks like this gas only knocked them out, though. That's a relief, at least. Guess I should consider myself lucky that my clockhead isn't affected by these things. That was the beginning of kidnapped and not kinda. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be so picky about it. I gotta hide. As soon as I hid myself in a corner, a crowd of gnomes rushed through the same door Dodoru came in from. Gas masks. So they use sleeping gas on us?
이건 도도로 실장이었던 것이지 않음?
Is that all that's left of Manager Dodoru?
여기저기 상태 좋은 걸 가져왔다고 자랑을 하고 다니더만 결국 이 꼬라지인 것이오.
All that talk of snagging 3 top-notch raw materials, and now look at 'em, a pile of meat,
한 놈, 두 놈, 세 놈. 수는 많은 것 같음.
1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm, all accounted for, I suppose, ohm.
잠가루로 재웠으니 품질은 큰 문제 없을 거다.
They're all fast asleep with the sleepy powder, so don't you all worry yourselves about harming the good ohm.
자, 얼른 옮기시오.
Well, let's move the good ohm. They picked up Dawn, Heath, and Crayon one by one and loaded them into the sleigh. But with that, they left closing the door behind them. Did they just... And through it all, I couldn't do anything but watch. Right. Looks like this is my time to shine. I'll rescue the 3 of them. No way, I should have listened when Ishmael offered to teach me self-defense. What do I do? This harsh truth dawns on me every time we face total annihilation. The truth that, on my own, I am completely useless. If they're with us, I could at least bring them back. But none of the sinners are here with me. What good am I without them? It's a miracle that I managed to survive this far.
신기하긴 뭐가 신기해요. 정신 차려요.
Miracle? What miracle? Come on, get a hold of yourself. Great, now I'm hearing things.
환청이 아니에요, 관리자님. 저희가 왔다고요.
You're not hearing things, manager. We're really here.
갑자기 너네 셋이 사라졌다고 해서 난리도 아니었다고. 오랜만에 심심하진 않았지만.
Do you even know what a mess it was up there when we realized that the 3 of you just vanished into thin air? I bolted up and looked toward the voice. There, I saw another door. And from it, the rest of the sinners appeared one by one. Guys?
아이고, 덜 신선한 재료는 또 놓고 왔어. 네,
Oh boy, looks like I forgot about that slightly spoiled and greedy... Oh?
이 소동에 대한 질문은 나중으로 미루죠, 단테.
I will inquire about this incident later, Dante.
우선 전투 명령을.
For now, command us in this battle. We fighting, ooh, we fighting.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가
Beep,
있겠지.
beep,
기대하고
beep, beep, beep,
있겠습니다.
beep.
단테.
Beep, 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 beep. I like the squeakiness of this song too. It's like beep, 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 beep.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군.
Come on, let's get all the dings. Ding on these gnomes.
법이지.
Try and grab one of the gnomes as a pet for Greg. Do I want as a pet for myself? What do you mean?
대체로 저럴 때는
Oh.
이유가 있는 법입니다. 이유를 잡아 적으시오.
Oh, I'm so glad he's not dinging. Wait, that's the wrong one. No, Faust, I need you to ding. I need you to not ding. Fuck. This is why I don't use him. Then again, he's not really in a team setup for it, but it's whatever. I just need him. Fucking computer man. I just need him to not ding. The wrong dingless behavior. Struggling? Wait, who's that? That's fine. If you're struggling, that's fine. Do that. You need to. You need to. I love so much the egos of the event Christmas nightmare are so pretty. Yeah, we did a stream and I posted it on my YouTube. We did a react to all of the art for the egos and for the IDs. And the Christmas ones were some of my favorites too. Right, you ding. And you ding too. Greg, you always have to ding. No, you Soam. And then you gotta ding too. Don't let this frickin', don't let him do you like that. There you go.
불쌍하게 울부짖는군.
Nice, 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 nice. All right, don't ding. One of these days, he'll get it. He'll get it. I believe. Today might not be that day, but one of these days. Everybody else, though, I expect you to ding. All the dings. Come on. There we go. There we go. One more. Yeah. Yeah. Can anyone roll heads? Claire. Claudia, please. There we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, you're fine to ding. You keep dinging. You too. You too, Greg. No, you gotta bring that ding back. There we go. Okay. We got 2 more left. Ding, ding, ding. The twin bunny frou-frous. Nice things. Ooh. They're so, like, in sync, too. I love it. Oh, it's like they're doing a dance. He did it. He didn't ding. I know. I was so proud of him. Nice, nice. Victory! He's so cute. I should write an email to Project Moon and be like, please, I would like some plushies, please. I'm worried that we're not gonna get through this Intervallo in an hour. That was only the first quarter, or the first third of it. Thanks, everyone. How did you find me? We entered via the back door. Your signals were no longer detected from within the bus's premises. Then, every sinner was immediately summoned from their respective rooms for the search.
쉬라고 보낸 지 몇 분이나 됐다고. 이러면 곤란해, 단테.
And so, soon after our break started, Dante, let's try not to do anything like this again.
아무리 관리자님이라고 해도 이런 단독 행동은 큰 위험을 초래합니다.
Even if you are the executive manager, rogue behavior such as this poses too great a risk. Please be wary of that. I'm sorry. So, how did you guys find us?
나의 추측이었어.
I have deduced it.
히스클리프 군은 시종일관 불안한 상태였지. 전후 상황을 고려하면 T사에 도착하기 전에 준비해야 할 것이 있는 것 같았어.
As of late, Heathcliff was in a constant state of uneasiness. Considering the nature of our circumstances, I conjectured that there was aught that he had to do before arrival at T-Core.
돈키호테 양은 이전 버스 경보가 있던 날 조금 늦게 뒷문으로 돌아왔어.
On the day in which the backdoor volatility siren echoed, Dawn made a relatively delayed return to the back door.
그리고 다음 날 나와 파우스트 양에게 도시에서 흔히 쓰이는 기호에 대한 설명이 묶인 책을 요구했어.
And come the next day, she requested from me and Miss Faust an encyclopedia of common symbols used in the city.
네, 파우스트가 몇 권 대여해 주었습니다.
Yes, so Faust lent her a few volumes.
돈키호테 양은 내내 내 옆에서 그 책을 읽으며 흥분된 표정으로 책을 뒤적거렸어. 나의 컨디션이 좋지 않아.
Fiery Tiger, welcome in.
못했으나.
Ever since receiving the volumes, Miss Dawn sat next to me and perused the pages with a rather enthusiastic expression on her countenance. Although I could not converse with her on account of my, conditions.
코스프레, 복장, 주머니 등의 단어를 계속 중얼거렸지.
I do recollect that the following words were repeatedly uttered: cosplay, costumes, sack.
이상의 일들을 종합하면 돈키호테 양은 버스의 경보에서 뭔가 자신을 혹하게 하는 기호를 찾았고.
In summation, I surmised that Miss Dawn witnessed a series of symbols that caught her attention when the siren blared.
문의 위치는 파우스트가 알고 있었기 때문에 결과적으로 이 공간에 도착할 수 있었습니다.
And Faust was aware of the door in which those symbols were drawn. Based on that information, the sinners were able to find their way here.
문까지 가는 동안 복도에 있던 존재들과 전투를 치렀다.
Wow, he actually didn't say like an entire paragraph. We engaged several entities of the corridor on our path to this door.
그나마 조무래기들이니까 다행이었지.
Good thing we only ran into weaklings, though.
그런 상황에서 수감자가 사망하기라도 한다면 영구적인 인원 손실을 발생시킬 수도 있습니다.
An irreversible death of a sinner could have occurred in the process.
이해하셨나요? 관리자님이 없는 상황에서 일어나는 전투는 저희에게 지극히 위험합니다.
Do you understand? Engaging hostile forces in your absence carries an exceedingly high level of risk.
복도 어딘가에서 시체가 되어 영영 되살아나지 못할 수도 있었다.
Oh. We could have been lost forever in some corner of the corridors as bodies, never to be revived nor retrieved.
관리자님의 단독 행동이 얼마나 큰 위험인지.
Damn, we getting scolded. I mean, for good reason. Like, they are making sense. Please comprehend the weight of your responsibilities and the risk of your independent action carries.
관리자님은 반드시 살아남아야만 합니다.
You must survive, Executive Manager, no matter what.
아시겠습니까?
Do I make myself clear? Oh, did she just get closer to us? I've never seen Otis look at me like that. Her gaze was cold and ruthless.
이번엔 운이 좋았던 것입니다, 단테. 애초에 그 기회의 나열은 그런 식으로 때려 맞추듯 해석할 수 있는 것 또한 아니었고요.
Your survival was a lucky coincidence, Dante. The sequence of those symbols are not supposed to be interpreted in such a haphazard manner. I'm really sorry. I don't know what else to say.
이 정도로 해두죠.
Alright, enough scolding. Yay! Back to Christmas. Yay! I believe that is enough, but...
돈,
NDQ.
그렇네요. 돈키호테, 히스클리프. 그 두 명은 어디로 간 거죠?
Yeah, Don, Heathcliff, where'd the pair run off to? Oh, that's... I told them exactly how the events transpired.
잘도 살아있었네.
Seriously, how do you three even manage to survive this far?
관리자 양반. 나까지 덧붙이기엔 충분히 들었을 거라 생각하고 덧붙이지 않겠어. 애초에 여긴 어디야?
Alright, Manager Bud. I'm sure you've heard enough from the others, so I won't say more. But, where exactly are we?
어이, 여기는 도시의 어느 구역이지? 이 추위를 봐서는
Hey,
북부로라도 온 건가?
which district is this? This cold... We must be somewhere in one of the northern districts of the city, or...
이곳은 도시가 아닙니다.
We are not in the city.
아니, 그게 무슨 말이야?
What do you mean?
단어 그대로 해석하시면 됩니다. 저기 널브러져 있는 노움이라는 지성체들은 외곽에 사는 생명체.
I mean, we are not in the city. Those intelligent organisms called gnomes are part of a species surviving in the outskirts.
흔히 외곽의 괴물이라고 불리는 존재입니다.
Commonly known as monsters of the outskirts.
호수에서 그렇게 질리도록 싸워놓고 또 괴물이야?
Monsters again? After all that we faced at the lake? They weren't exactly like the whales, though. We could communicate with the gnomes. They were just like people, except smaller.
외곽의 다른 지역과 존재들이라니. 상황만 여유로웠다면 마음 놓고 탐구했겠네요. 그런데 이곳은 전반적으로 노움의 키에 맞춰서 설계된 구조물인 듯하군요.
So, we're in a completely different region of the outskirts. I would have liked to explore the area if the circumstances permitted. Look, the structure seems to have been custom built for the gnomes considering how small everything is here.
여기가 외곽이라면 왔던 길로 돌아갈 수 있는 거겠죠?
If this is the outskirts, we can go back, right?
저희가 들어온 문이 닫히지만 않는다면요.
As long as the door we entered through remains open, yes.
아직은 열려 있는 것 같다.
It is open for now.
만약에 닫히면요?
What if it closes?
뜻밖의 여정이 시작되겠죠. 외곽에서 도시까지 직접 돌아가야 할 테니 기나긴 여정이 되겠죠.
Then an unexpected journey begins. We will have to trek the distance from the outskirts back to the city, which will be a significant endeavor in both time and effort. Isn't that a bit dangerous? 여기서. Where's the sound coming from, Om? Eh? Oh? I struck gold, Om! Get your tools, Om.
단테, 이쪽 뒤로 오시게.
Dante, come hither to the back of the line. The squeakiness. The door slammed open and the gnomes began flooding into the room. We prepared ourselves for battle. Bing, 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 bing. Ding, 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 ding. Don't let them gnome get you. Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Reminds me of the Dorothy squeak from Musa. Drew! Right, get him. We already got one staggered. Get the rest of them. Get him! Don't let him do that to you. You better win these dings. Nice. Come on, Radia. What the fuck? I know you only have 12. Okay, we got at least a ding. That's fine. Still, I would have liked more dings. More dings. More dings. You are losing to a gnome. Dude, he's fucking you up. Dude, they have hands though. Nice, Greg. Nice, nice. I got 3 staggered. Turn you into furniture, Ohm. You gonna catch these hands, Ohm. Nice. Stop dinging, Sinclair. You have to unding. Nice. Nice. Nice, Greg. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Bing, bing, bing. The bunny frou-frous are getting fucked up. Yep. Nice thing. Just finish them. Come on. Get that last ding. Come on. Get that last ding. Let's go. Nice. 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 All right. You know what to do. Let's go. Let's go. Stop. 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 I can't with him. I can't. This is why I don't use him. I can't. Okay, Sinclair. Okay. We're fine. Everybody's staggered. This guy's pissed off. He's agitated. It's okay. We finish him. Dead. Everybody gonna be dead. Almost. One more. Get one more hit. Oh yeah, he's so dead. He's so dead. Dude, I've never realized until we did Kanto 5 how hard Greg can hit. Like, not only can the man freaking tank, but he also, like, hits very, very hard.
사람이랑 닮은 부분도 있긴 하지만 역시 사람은 아니네요.
I can see their similarities with humans, but there certainly aren't humans.
희한한 말투를 쓰는 것 빼곤 이 정도로 말이 통하는 괴물. 아니, 괴물이라고 말하는 게 맞을까요?
Except for their odd verbal quirk, these monsters are impressively communicative. I don't even know if they should be categorized as monsters.
정의하기 나름입니다. 누군가는 괴물이라고 말할 테고 누군가는 다른 종족이라고 하겠죠.
The definition is often arbitrary. Some may call them monsters, yet others may call them members of a different sentient race. I appreciate your analysis, but we should probably get moving. We still don't know where Heath and Dawn are.
역시 오늘도 맞는 말씀만을 하시는군요, 관리자님.
Oh, now she goes back to... Okay, now she's like back to freaking being a boot kisser. Okay. You always say the right things at the right time, executive manager.
외곽은 평소 우리의 작전을 진행하는 곳보다 위험도가 높다. 관리자의 신변을 보호하기 위해서는 좀 더 체계적인 계획을.
Exploring the outskirts area will carry higher risk than our usual operations ground. To ensure the manager's safety, we must first establish a more structured plan. Oh.
뭐 제일 쉬운 방법은 그 둘을 버리고 가는 거긴 하지만 그게 최선은 아니니까요.
Well, I'd say the easiest answer would be to leave the two of them, but the easiest path isn't always the right one. Ishmael kicked open the door the gnomes rushed in from.
가요. 관리자님도 지키고 그 둘도 구하면 되잖아요.
Come on, let's go. We'll protect the manager and save Heathcliff and Dawn. Damn. She said, fuck that door. Oh yeah, this is really long. I was not ready for this. Like, we barely... That was Greg's VA from when we won the battle, right? Like, that was Greg, right? That wasn't like from in here. That was Greg finishing his whatever, his monologue of that thing. Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm just sitting here like, what is happening? Oh my god. Greg having a baby bug. Ooh. Twice, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, that kind of threw me off. I was like, what the is going on? Oh, we straight into doing this thing. Okay. Bing, 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 bing. Ding. Ding. There we go. Okay, no ding. All right, can we get one more? Yes, yes. High sphere. Okay. Keep it that way, Sinclair. AC and functional again? Nope. I still don't have AC. I have that little portable thing that is sticking out of the patio door, and it's still very, very hot in here. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, Greg just demolished. Portable, yeah. Oh, which by the way, oh, this pissed me off. So I woke up this morning, and I went to go walk past the little portable thing to go into like where the kitchen is, because I have to go walk in that direction. Motherfucker leaked everywhere. There was water all over the ground. It was like seeping into like my living room, like, cause it's hardwood floor, but I have like an area rug. It was seeping into the area rug. It was all over my hardwood floors. Like, I am so sick and tired of this. I'm like, actually just, I'm so done. I'm so done. So yeah, I'm relying on fans to keep me and the computer cool in this office because the portable AC doesn't even reach because it has to be connected to outside, whether it's a window. Right now it's connected to my patio door, and my patio door has this very ghetto looking taped up thing so bugs and stuff don't come in. It's so bad. It's actually so bad. And we're going on almost a week of not having AC because it started Monday night that my AC broke.
가치 없고 죽어.
영원히 잠들어라.
Welcome to how we do it in the UK. No AC gang. It sucks. Do you guys have really bad humidity too?
불쌍하게 울부짖는군.
Nice. Canada's burning and also not. Oh yeah, Canada's having like their wildfires that are happening too. Apparently it was like reaching over in Europe. People were getting like the effects of the smoke from the wildfires in Canada. It's like blowing over all the way across the Atlantic.
그림자가 그들을 덮었습니다. 청소부가 다녀가고 날이 밝으면
Insufficient net the
죽은
bit
자의
the
흔적을
what?
찾으려는 자들이 와도 아무것도 알 수 없을 것입니다. 볕이 들면 그림
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
There's fire there too, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you guys are having like this. Yeah, it's getting crazy over there. Give me all the dings. I'm gonna check something real quick. Let's see if they said anything about the game show. Nope, nothing. Insufficient green juice. Need more green juice. You're melting in Texas. Texas was pretty hot too. They could get pretty humid. Currently point middle of the prairies, so no trees to burn around the city. We do get that dry. Oh, I see, I see. You've been getting a lot of rain. What the I want rain. Sometimes rain, when it's raining, it's fine. But even then, sometimes it can be super humid before and after it rains. Oh, you started slime? Let's go. Don't forget to watch all the movies too. Movies are good. Yeah, kill him. Get him! Get him! Oh my god. No. Ah, thank you for the hydrate. I should hydrate, actually, yes. Pew, 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 pew. Get him. Get him. Nice. Nice stagger. Okay, okay. Finish him, Radia. Come on, get a ding. There you go. Is he the only one left? Oh no, we got a Dororo again. Or a version of Dororo. Damn. Dedge. Ooh, nice. Nice, Clash. Nice. Come on, just get a ding, though. There we go. I feel like it's not the same though with the hydrate. I have to like be zoomed in. When we did it last time, I was like all zoomed in. I'm not gonna do that during gameplay though. Oh, he's almost dead. Get him. Get him. Jesus Christ. Can we not get all heads? Whatever. Whatever. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. That's fine. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'm not even mad. No, Greg. No, stop. 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 We're not listening to that. No. Oh my god. Dude, he was about to do it again.
나와서 보니까 뭔가 여긴.
So now that I've had some time to look around here, this facility appears to be a gift factory.
아, 이런 식으로 선물 자체를 만들어내는 공장도 있었나 보군요.
I see. So there are factories like these that produce gifts.
크리스마스 장식도 한가득이네요.
Christmas decorations everywhere.
아직 크리스마스 때까지는 시간이 좀 남았는데.
There's still some time until Christmas though. Yeah, a lot of time. Sinclair looked to the ground with a somber expression. I didn't need to ask to know how he was feeling. Oh, poor Sinclair, I'm sorry.
괴물끼리 크리스마스 선물이라도 나누는 걸까요?
I wonder if monsters exchange gifts with each other.
그렇게 친절해 보이지는 않았는데 말이지.
They didn't seem like the most hospitable sort.
도시 어딘가의 날개에서 외곽에 있는 공장에 하청을 맡겼을 가능성도 있다.
There is a possibility that they may be contractors to one of the wings in the city. I wanted to say no chance, but the city and the wings that we've experienced so far were... Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there was a non-zero chance of that being the case. True, true. Papa dings, bing, bing, bing. We're gonna ding. Except for Sinclair. Gonna make a song about dinging. There you go. Don't ding it. Yas. Okay, 50-50. We'll take it. We'll take it. They said the C word in front of the blonde boy. No, not Grimace. Oh, true. We could probably say Christmas in front of him and maybe he'll ding less. Just whistle for Sinclair and you'll lose his... Oh, that's true. The whistle too. Yeah. Wait, Greg is staggered. Oh, that's fine. No, that's okay. Forgot he has like a higher stagger threshold. Damn. Getting beat up by a gnome. Jesus! Fight him. Get him! Uh-oh. Don't get beat up. Oh, there it is. There's that staggered. Uh-oh. He might actually just get taken out of commission. Holy f- Unless we take them out first. Yeah, he's definitely getting gnomed. Yup. Hit him with that ding. Yaw. Yaw. God dang. Yeah, that move, the unforgivable sin, man. That one, whew. I will gut you with a curse. Do it. Do it. Execute Order 66. Oh, Sinclair. Oh, my poor boy. My poor boy. Oh, no! Oh, no! Look at his little pile right there. Oh my god, look at him. He's just, oh no. Bows, get him. Don't let him do that to freaking Sinclair. He's the last one, so we'll just go for it. Time to uptie little bomb boy. Nah. I'ma wait. I don't really use him that much, so I'm not gonna uptie him just yet. I'll wait. After spending some time battling gnomes and trashing the gift factory, we soon realized that the gifts the conveyor belts were moving weren't your average gifts.
저건 발인가? 발이 그려져 있는 표지판은 왜 저기에 붙어 있는 거야?
Is that a foot? Is that a sign with the drawing of a foot? What is that doing there?
이쪽은 눈알이 그려져 있어.
This one is adorned with a depiction of an eyeball.
이 선물들의 성분은 통상적인 그 물체를 구성하는 재료들이 아닌 것으로 추측됩니다.
These gifts appear to be made from materials that do not normally go into building these items.
형태는 곰인형, 크레파스, 장난감 기차 따위지만
Their shapes are of teddy bears, crayon boxes, toy trains.
단백질과 인의 함유율이 유독 높습니다.
But they have an abnormally high concentration of protein and phosphorus.
꼬마 전구나 장식 소품들은 그렇지 않은 걸 보아 이건 도시의 쓰레기들을 주워 걸어둔 것 같네요.
However, the decorations and the lights are made of proper materials. They must have salvaged the waste expelled from the city.
뻔하지. 사선.
It's obvious. GMFH.
사람으로 만든 선물.
Gifts made from humans?
뭐든지 사람을 갖고 해결하는 건 외곽이나 도시나 똑같네.
More stuff made from human sacrifice? I guess the outskirts isn't so different from the city, huh?
중요한 건 누구를 위한 선물인가겠지만요.
What's really concerning is, who are these gifts for?
누가 이런 걸 받고 싶어 하겠어요?
Who, in their right mind, would want anything like these?
모르지. 부자 놈들은 은근히 이런 변태 같은 취향을 가진 놈들이 있기 마련이거든.
Who knows? Rich folks with screwed up perversions? Maybe that's who they're for.
사람으로 선물을 만드는 거라면 히스클리프 씨와 돈키호테 씨도 선물이 되는 건가요?
If they're making gifts out of people, Heathcliff and Dawn, will the gnomes turn them into gifts too? I do recall them saying something about locally produced materials?
한시가 급하겠구려.
Then we must move with haste.
선물이 미리 되지 않았다는 가정에서 그들이 있을 확률이 제일 높은 곳을 알 수 있다.
I have discovered a location with a high probability of their presence, presuming that they haven't been turned into gifts yet. After a long silence, Marcel spoke up and he pointed in a direction.
저곳에 선물 제작소라는 간판이 붙어 있다.
There, the placard says Gift Assembly. She gonna become furniture. They gonna be furniture.
청소부가 다녀가고 날이 밝으면 죽은 자의 흔적을 찾으려는 자들.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Alright. I'm gonna have to do something that we normally don't do. I want to see if we can try to get through this as quickly as we can. Because I don't have a lot of time, and I would actually be really pissed if I don't get through this Intervallo, and I don't think we will, to be honest. We still have a lot of time. Or we don't have a lot of time. Because if we have like 5 minutes left of the intervallo and I have to be somewhere by 5 o'clock, like, I maybe should have started stream earlier, but I also didn't anticipate like how long this was gonna go. Immersion ruined. Yeah, remember all the times people would be like, why aren't you using the auto coin toss trimmer? You know that auto coin toss is a function trimmer. Well, now we are. For reasons. We gotta get through this. Boom, boom, boom. It's all too fast. I don't know what's happening anymore. I mean, I usually have these settings on when I do like dailies or mirror dungeons. Like, that's off stream. And I'm also doing other things too, so I run Limbus on my other monitor while I'm doing like other game dailies or doing some work. We're 1 point away from reaching 30 in our auto coin counter. So handy for dungeons except when Ray is stupid and does dumb shit. I know. Sometimes you're like, no, 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 don't hit that. We actually need to hit this instead. And Winrate's like, no, but this. And I'm like, no, don't do it. Why is she using auto coin? Does she know she can flip all coins manually? The Uno reverse on that though. You're like, why are you using auto coin? You're supposed to do it manually? Hello? Confirm! Go! I think I'm hearing some odd noise from in there. A rather high-pitched SOS. It's always a good indicator of wonderful happenings. Can you not giggle about sounds of screaming, please? Oh. They are actually screaming. Oh. I am familiar with this tone. The decibel range of this screaming is an exact match with Dawn. What the fuck? How do you know that? His wealth of knowledge is sometimes a little like, what? Wait, we have yet to conduct a threat assessment of the combat area. That area appears to be a closed-off space, which means... Otis, were Heathcliff with us, he would have said such. He would have said as such. Said what? I think I know. How bloody frustrating. Quit winging? Whining? Whinging? Whinging. Quit whinging, quick up your tools, and get cracking. I was like, whining? No. Words. That was pretty close. Ishmael soon blasted the door open with a powerful kick. Meanwhile... They're so cute! Look at all of them with their tools! Where the bloody hell are we? Why am I tied up? I regretfully say unto thee that we are quite screwed. Forsooth, we are fated to become toys in the hydraulic press. It appears that when the time cometh, I shall be turned into a roly-poly toy myself that rises with every fall. And shut your trap and do something. We've got to get out of these binds. 미안해.
비록
미안해.
붉은 주머니 코스프레 복장을 얻고 싶었던 마음이
Sir Heathcliff,
충분히 있었어.
I apologize profusely. 'Tis true that there was the tiniest bit of selfishness within me that I wished to procure the Red Sack cosplay set for myself. However,
자네의 멋진 옷을 구해주려고 했던 것 또한 내 진심이었네.
was no lie that I wished to find thee an impeccable outfit.
이 새끼 내가 그럴 줄
You little
알았어.
shit.
너 이따가
Knew this was gonna happen. Once I'm out of these binds, I'll...
그래도 자네는 멋진 회중 시계라는 것이 되려는 모양이네.
At least thou shalt become an elaborate pocket watch.
아, 여기까지 와서 또 시계야.
God damn clocks again.
저는 색연필이 되나 봐요.
I honestly forgot about crayon. I think they're going to turn me into a box of color pencils. 24 vibrant natural colors or so it says. Dude, that's actually hilarious.
살아있는 재료는 오랜만에 보는 것 같음.
We have not seen living raw materials in a while.
근데 조금 귀가 아픈 것 같음.
But
귀에서 피나는 게
they're a bit
받을 수
loud,
있어?
Can you see if my ears are bleeding,
저렇게 악을 쓰는
Hi,
인간으로
Hooten.
만들어진 선물이어야 받는 놈들이 좋아 죽지 않겠음?
The more they scream, the happier our recipients will be,
자, 그럼 손질을 시작해 볼까?
And let's get cutting,
히스클리프 씨,
Oh,
동키호테 씨.
shit.
다행이다. 아직 선물이 되지 않으셨네요.
Heathcliff, Dawn! What a relief. They've not been turned into gifts yet.
꽤 코지한 분위기군.
Ooh, quite cozy in here. Everyone! How? We're here for you, Heathcliff.
시계대가리.
Not Dawn, apparently, just Heathcliff.
젠장이 이렇게 반가울 줄이야.
Damn it, I didn't think I'd ever be this glad to see your mug. Looks like we got here in the nick of time. Heathcliff was about to be shoved into the gift-making hydraulic press machine.
자, 내 밧줄을 끌었어. 이리 내려오시게.
I have hewn your straps. Descend!
내가 말이지. 이런 말은 잘 안 하는 성격인데 시계가 되지 않게 해줘서
Look, I'm not the type to wear my heart on my sleeve, but after you lot saved me from getting turned into a pocket watch, I have to say it.
이 머저리들.
Couldn't even say it.
관리자님 하나 지키지 못하고 포로나된 꼴이라니.
You absolute idiots. You two had one job, to remain by the executive manager's side, yet you let yourselves be captured like this?
됐다. 취소할란다.
You know what? Forget it. He was about to get all sentimental with us and be like, thank you guys. And then freaking Otis had to say something. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I take it back.
자, 빨리 정신 차려요.
Right. Get a hold of yourself, you two.
관리자님, 이제 어떻게 하실 거죠?
Manager, what now? Well, we've got to trash this place. Come on, get ready to wear your identities. He said, never mind. He almost had a moment. He almost had a moment. That makes me sad.
추잡하네.
얼간이들이 흥분하고 대체로 저럴 때 이유가 있는 편에 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군.
아직 죽지 마라.
일처리는 빠르게 하는 편이
Get him.
덜
Get him.
법이지. 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 단테.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh shit. Do the thing. Go, 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 go.
전투가 하만큼 소감자가 하긴 하군. 이제 그 도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만 고치면 딱 좋겠어. 4번 수감자.
Get on the little ones.
아직 죽지 마라. 벌게서
How are we enjoying the Christmas spirit so far? It's good. I think it's cute. These cute little gnomes. I mean, I guess, you know, the chopping up of body parts and stuff and making them into presents, not so much. But the little guys are so cute though.
불길 속으로.
숨통 끊기.
Nice, nice.
또한 용서할 테니.
제가 괜히 먹을
Oh, he's dead.
죄인인가?
끝내지.
이런 부수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
After we defeated the horde of gnomes, Dawn and Heath fell to their knees before everyone. I also knelt down, feeling like I should be down there with them, but Otis tightly pulled me to the side. I feel bad for those two.
준비되었어. 시작하시오.
I am ready. Commence, Lady Otis. You absolute buffoons!
도대체 어떻게 해야 그딴 정신머리가 생겨날 수 있는 거지?
How did you ever think this was going to turn out okay?
관리자님께서는 너희로 인해 얼마나 많은 걱정을 했고 위험을 감수했는지 알기는 하나.
Are you even aware of the risk executive manager took to get here? How worried they were about you two?
사실은 시계 대가리도
Well, actually, Clockhead was in on it from the Oh. Silence!
관리자님의 이름을 그런 식으로 부르지 마라. 버릇없는 것.
Do not refer to the executive manager with such derogatory language, insolent fool! It was my fault! It was my fault!
어릴 적 어머니에게 혼날 때와 흡사한 광경이군.
My mother used to scold me like this in my youth. Thanks, Merceau. Otis did not seem to slow down at all with her stern scoldings, and the pair fell completely silent with their heads hung low. I decided to wander away from this scene. This guilty conscience was too much for me to bear. Is Crayon doing okay?
네. 과도한 정신적 충격으로 잠시 기절했을 뿐이었습니다.
Yes, she merely lost her consciousness from exposure to excessive degree of psychological shock. Yeah, no shit, you got freaking bodies everywhere.
어쩌다 이런 곳에 끌려온 것이오.
How did you find yourself at a place such as this?
사람인 거죠? 여기는 정말 외곽인 거고.
You are a human, right? And we're really in the outskirts? Crayon initially appeared somewhat taken aback from the deluge of questions, but she soon began to open up.
역시 여러분은 도시의 사람들이시군요.
So, you're really from the city?
저는 외곽 북쪽에 있는 마을, 구름마을 사람이에요.
I'm from Cloudtown. It's a village on the north side of the outskirts.
왜 거기는 저런 놈 같은 괴물들이 많은 건가?
There are a lot of
말도 막 하고?
monsters like those gnomes out there that can speak?
네, 놈만 있는 건 아니고 여러 괴물이 있어요.
Yeah,
제가 본 것도 있지만
there are many more monsters out there.
이야기해준 것만 해도 엄청 많아요.
Other than the gnomes. I've seen a few of them myself, but the village elders told me about the rest.
저희 마을은 그런 괴물들을 피해 만들어진 곳 중 하나예요.
Our village was built to keep the monsters out, to keep us safe.
오늘도 평소 같다면 모두와 같이 마을에서 식사를 준비하고 있을 시간이었는데.
If this didn't happen, we'd all be preparing dinner back at the village by now.
갑자기 저들이 들이닥친 거군.
So they raided your village.
맞아요. 하필 사냥꾼들이 나가 있어서.
Yeah, and they attacked us when the hunters were gone, so...
원래 괴물들이 올 시기가 아닌데 그래서 안전하다고 생각한 건데 갑자기 썰매를 타고 들이닥쳐서는
We normally don't get raided by them around this time of year, so I thought we were safe. But they suddenly attacked us, rushing in on their sleighs.
싸워보려 했지만 대부분 상대가 되지 않으셨고 많은 분이 돌아가셨어요.
Some of us tried to fight.
그렇게 생긴 시체는
We didn't stand a
그 썰매의
chance.
주머니에 모조리 넣었던 거고요.
And everyone that they killed got shoved into the sacks on that sleigh.
너무 무서워서 기절하고 말았는데 죽은 줄 알았는지 같이 주머니에 넣어지게 되었죠.
I passed out from fright, and they thought I was dead too. I got shoved into the sacks like the rest of the villagers.
아, 이런 말하기 힘든 얘기까지 들어버렸네. 미안하군.
Oh, we forced you to talk about something that could have been easy. That couldn't have been easy to go through. I'm sorry.
아니에요. 저도 질문해도 되나요?
No, it's okay. Can I ask things too?
무엇이든.
Anything.
도시에는 48가지 크레용
Oh
색깔이
my.
있다는 게 정말인가요? 그 중에 금색이랑 은색도 있다는 것도?
Is it right that crayon boxes in the city have 48 different colors and they have gold and silver colored crayons too? Probably.
그리고
And
도시에는 사람들만 살고 있는 거죠? 이런
welcome in,
저희를
Zodrak.
죽이려 드는 괴물 없이요.
There's just people in the city, right? No monsters like the gnomes that try to kill us, right?
그거 참 복잡한 질문이네.
It's kind of hard to answer that, actually.
높은 곳에 올라가서 가끔 바라봤거든요. 도시는 엄청 예쁜 불빛이 가득하구나 하고요.
Sometimes I'd climb a high hill to look at the city. I always saw pretty colorful lights from up there. So colorful that I don't have enough colors in my crayon box to draw them all.
부러웠어요.
Oh.
다들 괴물에게 언제 당할지 걱정 없이
Emotional
행복하게 살
damage.
수 있을 테니까.
I wish I could live in the city. If I lived there, I'd never have to worry about getting attacked by monsters. I could live happily with all my neighbors.
정말 도시에 와본 적이 없구나.
You've really never been to the city, huh? SSE.
네?
I'm sorry?
거기서 거기.
Same story everywhere. Doesn't matter where you are, death always stalks us.
멋있어. 한 번 더 해주세요.
Oh, that was so cool. Can you say that again? What? That was cool?
그리고 다른 사람은 근처에서 못 보셨나요?
Did you guys see anyone else nearby by any chance?
여기서 사람을 본 적은 없는 것 같은데요.
I don't think we ran into any other humans out here.
그럴 리가. 분명 구하러 와주셨을 텐데.
No, but he has to be here to save us.
어떤 분이신가요?
Who do you mean?
저희 구름 마을에 제일 가는 사냥꾼. 그분이 계셨다면 이번 습격도.
The best hunter of Cloudtown. If he was at the village, the gnomes wouldn't have...
그 말로 유추해보자면 호수의 고래잡이들처럼 외곽에도 괴물을 전문적으로 잡는 사냥꾼이 있나 보.
It appears that in the outskirts there are hunters who specialize in hunting monsters, akin to the whalers of the Great Lake, that is.
그런데 잠깐만.
But wait.
사람들을 잡았다가 이런 선물을 만든다고 했잖아.
So if they're kidnapping and killing humans for these gifts,
이 선물은
who are these gifts for?
주려고 만드는 건데?
Santa Claus?
그야 당연히 가엾고 착하며 울지 않는 우리의 이웃들이지요.
Of course the gifts are for our poor and kind neighbors who do not cry.
관리자님, 뒤쪽으로.
Executive manager, retreat! Oh my god! He's huge compared to everybody! I don't know when it happened, but a large shadow was looming over us. What is that thing?
난 이웃에게 선물을 나누어준 산타타입니다.
Santa Claus, the bringer of gifts to our neighbors. Ho ho ho! The guffawing giant garbed in red carried a massive gift sack on his shoulder. He was definitely not a human.
저놈이 여기 대가리를 했어.
Yeah, it's that git. That one's the boss.
저 옷이래. 저 붉은 옷이 우리가 찾아 헤매다.
Oh, the crimson garb. That is the crimson garb that I spoke of. The pair immediately jumped up from their knees and began shouting in unison.
저게 붉은 주머니라는 해결사의 옷이라고?
That's the red sack's outfit?
그러면
Oi, then he's already...
설마 사슴맨 맞아?
Not the reindeer man too?
닥쳐라. 또 쓰잘데기 없는 소리를.
Shut it. Cut the useless chatter for once. After silencing the pair with a short, stern command, Otis approached me and spoke in a low voice.
관리자님, 우선 지성체로 보여 대화를 해보긴 하겠지만 수가 틀어지면 여지없이 전투에 돌입할 수 있게
Executive
준비하는
Manager,
것이 좋을 것 같습니다.
since he appears to be of an intelligent species, I will attempt to parley with it. But we best prepare for battle in case the talks fall through. Yeah, that's a good idea.
이웃이라면 누구를 말하는 거죠?
What do you mean my neighbors?
날개나
Wings? Clients from the city? Dude, I can't. That guy's freaking massive. Ho ho ho! But we are denied entry to the city, are we not?
저 덩어리도 놈인 거야?
Is that big lump of meat a gnome too?
놈들이 말하는 걸
She called
들었냐면
him a lump of meat.
이곳의 대장은 놈이 아니라 수염 거인이라 부른다고 했어.
It happened to overhear the gnomes during our time in captivity. They called their master Beard Giant, which I believe is not a gnome.
거인은 또 뭐야?
A giant? There really are all kinds of monsters out here, huh?
데 저건 환상체는 아닌 거야?
Dante, that's not an abnormality, is it? No, that's not an abnormality or a distortion. I'd say it's closer to the whales. Do you yearn for gifts too? Yet your kind already owns all there is to own. We and our neighbors in the outskirts wish so dearly for that very day. The only day we are allowed joy and comfort in human gifts.
인간으로 장난감을 만들어서 인간에게 징후를 가진 자들에게 선물하는 것인가?
I see. You produce toys out of the humans and gifts them to those who harbor hatred for humans.
순수한
Out of the pure goodness of your heart. Here, where all those who have been marginalized and exiled by humans gather and wallow. Oh. We pour our infinite hatred and care into packaging these gifts. Oh.
협상 결렬이라는 말을 길게도 하는군.
Quite the verbose way of saying I refuse to negotiate. Why don't you come here and join us? Become joy to those who need it. Oh boy. Hi Zero. PC's doing okay. I'm more concerned about our time constraints. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through this. This is story and possibly a battle.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
I know, we're really close, but like I feel bad because this is an event that I'm supposed to be going to and I would feel bad being late for it.
숨통 끊기.
전투 감각 하나만큼 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제 그 도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투.
So we're gonna try to win rate this as much as possible and see if we can get through it. They haven't said anything.
단순해서 좋고 고운 수감자. 물론 좋은 성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 달고 짭짤한 걸 준비해두지.
Win rate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't chug on me now, computer. Survive.
아직 죽지 마라.
I know, we have to use the auto coin flip. We gotta speed run.
또한 용서할 테니.
흑수묘 뒷박질 준비.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않아.
고귀하게.
Go, 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 go. I know. I'm hoping they can get the AC fixed soon because at least my PC will have a break for like a week while I'm gone at Anime Expo. So it can rest.
흑수묘 뒷박질 준비.
이번에 내 피분수.
Alright, let me get that guy. Jesus Christ. Get him! Damn, his stagger threshold is super low. It's fine. We'll be fine. Don't let him do that to you. Oh, fuck. I never understand when you do Domino, but it's very pretty, mostly the eyes. Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you. Get him. Slap him. Ding on him! Oh shit, he's getting sacked. No, don't let him do that to you, Greg. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. And you don't ding! Just stop it! Oh my god. Oh damn, you're getting sacked. Oh! Oh! Damn, everyone want to get sacked right now? Jesus. That paralyze is crazy though. Yeah, we have... That's fine. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Just go. We got this. We got this. Yes, with all the ding. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Noise. Ew. Blech. Vergil, shush. Humans. I'll separate the flesh from your bones. Santata's gut suddenly began to expand. Ew.
너희 전부 고막아라.
All of you, hold your breaths. Suddenly, a large figure leapt out of the dark and slammed what looked like a stake into Santata's gut. What? That's a smell most foul. I think I'm about to pass out. Ew.
쓰레기가 붙는 듯한 향이구려.
A scent of potently fetid refuse lingers. Some sinners dropped to the floor while the others gagged profusely. Clearly, this was a rather painful experience for all. What a bad day to have a nose. Am I right, Dante?
유독성이 있는 가스는 아닌 것 같습니다.
This gas does not appear to be toxic.
극한의 불쾌감을 불러일으키는 냄새가 날 뿐.
However, its scent seems to evoke a rather extreme level of discomfort.
북쪽의 거인을 쓰러뜨렸지만 처리 방법도 모르는 걸 보니.
Is that the famous hunter? Does he have a little friend on his shoulder that looks like a mole rat? So you've defeated a northern giant, yet you don't seem to know the proper procedure for what to do afterward. Are you hunters from the city?
처리 방법?
Proper procedure?
북쪽의 거인은 죽기 직전 몸에 가스를 가득 채운 후에 터뜨리면서 산성 폭발을 일으키어.
Immediately before death, a northern giant body fills with noxious gas before exploding in a rain of acid. The man who staked Santata's gut explained as he approached us.
이 가스가 산성 체계로 변하기 전에.
It's a little Pablo. Look at it. He's so cute.
하는 거지. 연쇄 반응이라도 일으키면 뒤처리가 곤란해지거든.
You have to puncture a hole in its gut to let out the gas before its internal organs condense it into acidic fluid. Allowing it to cause a chain reaction could complicate things. Oh.
오늘도 끝났네. 내일도.
Okay. I think this might be the last one. Maybe?
이건 냄새 더럽게 안 빠지네.
Ugh, the stench won't come off.
저건 또 누구야?
Who's that now? Mr. Domino! Crayon, who's been holding her breath with her fingers over her nostrils, ran up to the large man and hugged him.
너라도 무사했구나.
At least you're safe, Crayon. That's good. After stumbling for a moment, due to the stench most likely, Otis briefly gasped for air before approaching Domino.
신원을 밝혀라.
Hey, you! Identify yourself.
구름마을의 괴물 사냥꾼 도미노요.
Name's Domino. I'm a monster hunter from Cloud Town.
이제 구름마을에는 나와 크레용만 남았으니.
Oh shit. I don't suppose I can call it a town anymore now that it's just me and Crayon that's left.
안심하시오. 자네들을 해칠 생각은 추호도 없으니.
Relax. I wouldn't even think of hurting any of you.
아까 꼬마가 말했던
So,
그 사냥꾼인가?
you're the hunter that the girl mentioned. Otis relaxed upon Domino's confirmation. She leaned on a wall and looked to the floor in relief.
원래 이 시기에는
Monster Hunter mentioned?
우리 마을로 오지 않고 북쪽의 다른 마을로 갔을 터.
Normally around this time of year, these monsters would have gone further north to a different village.
그래서 돕기 위해 떠난 것이었다만 이번엔 방식을 바꿨던 모양이군.
So I was on an expedition to help them out. Looks like they decided to switch things up this time around.
돌아와 보니 이미 마을은 습격당했지. 젠장. 크리스마스 전 준비 기간을 항상 맞추던 놈들이라 다른 괴물보다 피하기 쉬웠는데.
When I returned, they already finished their raid on our village and left. Damn it, they used to be predictable, attacking only right before Christmas.
이런 일이 빈번한 것인가?
Do these tragedies happen often?
도시는 몰라도 외곽은 늘 이 모양이요. 지옥같이 괴물 천지인 이곳에서 사람이 살아간다는 것 자체가 기적일 테고.
Though I can't speak for the city, I can say that this is a common occurrence in the outskirts. It's a hellish place to live, if you can even call this living. Survival alone is a miracle out there.
이런 선물 같지도 않은 것들을 만드는 곳도 많은 건가요?
Are there a lot more places out here like this? like this mockery of a gift factory?
이것과 비슷한 걸 본 적은 없지만 하나는 확실히 말할 수 있지.
No, I can't say I've seen a factory like this anywhere else, but I can tell you one thing.
외곽에서의 다른 일들에 비하면 그저 귀여운 수준에 지나지 않는다고.
Compared to some worse things that could have happened, this tragedy was nothing. That's the natural order of things in the outskirts.
도시였다면 이런 지옥보다는 나은 삶을 살 수 있지 않았을까? 제법 생각하곤 하지.
I do wonder sometimes, if we were in the city, no matter how bad it gets in there, it must be better than living this hell. It was no easy contemplation to answer. The outskirts must be a hellish place to live, if what he's told me is anything to go by, but the city they admire so much isn't such a warm place itself, from what I've seen in my journey so far at least.
그러다면 함께 도시로 가는 것은 어떤가? 우리는 어차피
Then accompany us back to the city. We were on our... Dawn stopped herself, realizing that every other sinner was giving her a look of disapproval.
말은 고맙군.
Thank you for your kind words, at least.
그렇게 간단한 말 한마디로 이 아이라도 도시로 데려갈 수만 있다면 참 좋겠는데 말이지.
I wish it were that easy. If I could at least let this child enter the city somehow. Just like that.
도시는 결코 이 아이에게 작은 귀퉁이 하나도 내주지 않을 거야.
But the city has no place to spare for this child, not even a small corner of it.
도시의 벽을 넘더라도 여러분들이 꿈꾸는 삶을 누리기까지 필요한 준비 서류와 절차만 해도 수십 가지일 것입니다.
Even if you were to somehow make it past the city walls, there are countless variations of paperwork and procedure you must overcome before you can live the kind of life you desire.
서류라.
Yeah, that's not a good thing for a kid. Nope.
우리가 지금 와서 갖출 수 있는 서류가 어디 있기나 하겠나. 다른 마을의 청년들처럼 도시에서 일자리를 얻기 위해 공부를 해온 것도 아니고.
And what would people like us even do with such paperwork? And where would we find them out here? We've not studied or worked to find a job in the city as some youths of other villages do.
아저씨.
Oh, I didn't mean to click. Mister? There was an uncomfortable silence, and Domino cleared his throat and continued.
그래도 감사를 표하지.
Anyway,
이 아이 하나라도 구할 수 있었어.
I must still extend my gratitude for keeping the girls safe until my arrival.
제일 좋은 감사 방법이 있긴 한데.
Jesus, Radia.
그리고 짤랑 소리가 나는.
I know a good way to extend your gratitude. Maybe you can extend us a nice pouch of shiny and jangling bag of... Radia's eyes were twinkling. The lingering stench made it difficult for her to speak, but she was determined to make her point. Got any shinies? You know, a little bit of money, something, something.
모아놓은 골동품들을 구경시켜 줄 수는 있는데.
Something shiny and jangling? Sure, maybe I can give you a tour of some antique items I keep at home.
외곽 열차길에서 수집해온 진귀한 것들이니 도시에서도 아마 흔히 볼 수 있는 건 아닐 거요.
Precious items salvaged from the locomotive tracks of the outskirts. Not something you'll see every day in the city, I'm sure.
외곽의 수집품이라면 확실히 돈보다 더 가치 있는 구경이 될 수도 있겠네요.
Items from the outskirts? That tour alone could be worth much more than just pure cash. Faust, there's still a decent chance that the door we entered through might just shut behind us, right?
그렇습니다.
Indeed.
지금도 열려 있을지 불확실하죠. 제일 중요한 목표였던 두 수감자를 회수했으니
In fact,
돌아가는 걸 권하고 싶네요.
it is unclear whether the door is still open. I recommend a quick return to the bus now that our two primary objectives have been secured. So she says...
관리자님, 제가 감히 의견을 내자면 대호수가 아니더라도 외곽은 외곽. 단지 호기심풀이를 하기 위해 있기는 너무 위험한 곳입니다.
If you would permit me to speak my mind, Executive Manager, even if this is not the Great Lake, the outskirts is an extremely perilous place. This curiosity cannot be a reason for us to risk getting stranded in this environment.
급히 돌아가야만 하는 모양이군. 자, 이거라도 가져가쇼.
Looks like you gotta hurry back. Well then, catch! Domino tossed a carved wooden doll in my direction.
위험한 것은 아닌 모양입니다. 우선 퇴각이 급하니 자세한 것은 가서 확인해 보죠.
It does not appear to be anything dangerous. Let us inspect it further after we return. We mustn't dally any longer than we have to. Yeah, good idea. Some sinners had passed out and had to be carried by others. Most could not stop gagging at the stench, but we still made our way back to the door. The doors remained open. Hi, Elazar. We made it back to the safety of Mephi. And sometime later... Oh god, that's true. You're probably stinky. Ooh, stinky. Charon, evacuate. Evacuate. Charon quickly made her escape to the decks. Oh my god, he is so mad. And Vergil greeted us in the cabins with a terrifying gaze. Hi, Vergil. Looks like everyone's had quite the adventure. I like how he took a deep breath when he talked about the stench, covered in blood and guts and with a disgusting stench to boot. Oh, this is... Manager? I can't hear you anyway. So just reply to my query with a nod or a shake. Replies better match up with my expectations, of course. I have but one question. Was it you who made the call? I hesitated for a moment before nodding affirmatively. I might get reprimanded, or maybe he has worse things in mind for me, but... It was I who decided to go along with their plan. This would not have happened without my authorization. Good. Then my questioning is over. Huh? I will leave it to you to deal with this mess. You may rest afterward, and please do something about this foul stench. Well then. With that, Vergil disappeared into the back door once again. Huh. That's unexpected. I thought my time had finally come. Be glad! The best consultation is a consultation not had. Indeed. Alas, behold one and all. I don't know when she had the time to pick up all that chaos, but Dawn managed to haul a huge sack of gifts back to Mephi. Freaking Heath. You picked that up from all that mess? I have laid claim upon the evil gnomes' trinkets. Now that's some real commitment. What's all that for? Ah, art thou truly unaware of mine intentions? 'Tis for adorning our ship with Christmas decorations.
벌써요? 아직 크리스마스는 3개월은 넘게 남았는데.
Wait, now? But we're still like 3 months away from Christmas.
괜히 누군가의 상처를 들쑤셔서 사기를 꺾는 행위는.
Agreed. Let us not risk peeling old wounds to lower the morale of our company is.
괜찮아요. 괜찮아지고 있어요.
Oh, it's okay. It's been getting better with time, little by little.
다들 성장하는 법이니까요.
Yeah, we can all grow beyond it eventually. Marvelous.
그런 의미에서 오늘은 우리 모두 미리미리 파리를 즐겨보는 것이 어떤가?
Then this appears to be an occasion most fit for a party then. What say you?
그런 걸 하려고 거기까지 간 건 아니겠죠?
Don't tell me you went through all that trouble for some party decorations.
단테의 설명대로라면 이 소란의 핵심은 히스클리프 씨의 의복을 얻기 위한 것으로 파악됩니다만
According to Dante's explanations, this incident was spurred on by Heathcliff's need for an outfit. Heathcliff has been silently brooding in his seat with his face buried in his palms, out of shame, most likely.
그것도 맞지만 찾으려 했던 복장이 그 괴물 거인에게 있었으니
Verily, verily, yet that very costume we had sought was worn by none other than that monstrous giant.
사이즈도 안 맞을 것 같고.
I don't suppose it would fit Sir Heathcliff anyhow.
됐어. 어차피 내가 생각했던 종류의 옷은 아니었다고.
Ah, forget it. It wasn't the kind of look I was going for anyway.
히스, 그러니까 육지에 가면 우리가 다 골라주고 해준다니까.
What did I say, Heath? We'll help you out as soon as we land, Kay?
옷도 옷인데 그 뭐냐?
The outfit's one thing, yeah, but the
지나쳐온 헤어 쿠폰을 발행한 항구선을 말하는 것인가?
You're speaking of the port ship we sailed past. Oops, the port ship on which their hair salon that printed those hair coupons conducted their business.
경로가 달라.
The coupons could not be
사용할 수
used,
있는 조건이 갖춰질 수 없었다.
as the port ship was not on our charted route.
머리는 제가 만져드릴게요. 누나나 동생들 머리를 해준 적이 많거든요.
Leave it to me to style your hair. I've done my sisters and younger siblings' hair pretty often.
여기에 얼마나 더 떠 있을 줄 알고.
No!
그리고
No more hair coupons! We don't know how long we'll be floating on this damn lake anyway. Besides,
난 애초에 뭐가 좋고 나쁜지
I don't even know how to dress myself proper.
일단 시행착오를 겪고 수틀렸을 때 조금이라도 나은 방법을
I was going to
찾아보려
attempt the
했지.
trial and error method.
애초에 대체 뭘 받은 건데 이렇게 불안해하는 거야?
Okay, but can you at least tell us what it is that Vergil gave you? Just so that we know what exactly you're so anxious about? Sod it. After a deep, heavy sigh, Heathcliff produced a letter?
전달받은 물건이라는 게 이거야?
So that's the something Vergil gave you?
아, 이 편지 봉투 저희도 썼던 적이 있어요. 굉장히 고급스러운 종이로 만드는 유통도 얼마 안 되는 종류였는데.
Oh, I remember. My family's used this envelope before. It's made from really expensive paper. Made only in limited quantities at a time. It's quite a luxurious envelope.
읽어봐도 되는 거야?
Can we read it, Heath?
그래, 뭐 대단한 것이
Sure,
있는 것도
it's nothing
아니고.
impressive.
그럼 단테가 읽자. 대표니까.
And Dante, why don't you read it out loud for the rest of us? Sure. Radia handed me the letter, and it was written in a beautiful series of cursive handwriting, drawn to an almost calligraphic perfection. I began reading. From Wuthering Heights, we cordially extend you, honored guest, an invitation to the blank. Oh, what's this here? Somebody colored over this part of the letter? I'll keep reading. Venue, Wuthering Heights, T-Core, Nest. Should you accept our invitation, please convene at the designated location by 4 in the afternoon on the 24th with this letter on your person. Please, honor this occasion with your presence. With great respect, Nelly. Wuthering Waves? Oh, and down there's a postscript. It's written in a different handwriting from the rest of the letter. P.S. You have to be here, Heath. I'll be waiting. Kathy. We had no way to tell what kind of occasion it was on account of it being colored over, but clearly, the rest of the letter's contents had stoked the fire of passion in Heathcliff's heart once again.
그러니까
So, you gotta look fashionable and classy for this Kathy person, right?
그것도 없지는 않은데.
Well, yeah.
그거 말고
But there's more to it than
조용.
quiet now.
기다리기 힘들어하는 이유는 확실히 알아들었어.
Now I can clearly see why you're so impatient, Heath.
뭐야?
Why are you looking at me like that?
그딴 눈가를 하고
Oi!
그러는 거야?
홍루 선생, 헤어스타일링은 맡길게요.
I'll leave it up to you to style his hair, Master Hairdresser Hong Lu.
선생이라고 불릴 정도는
I wouldn't call
아니지만요.
myself a master.
야 잠깐. 어디로 끌고 가?
Wait, wait!
아이씨, 뭔 시비?
Where are you taking me? What the bloody hell is this grip?
로자 씨 손님이 꽤 세시더라고요. 빠져나오긴 힘들 거예요.
Yeah, Radia's got quite the grip strength. You won't free yourself from her anytime soon. The two sinners, practically hauling Heathcliff by his arms, disappeared into the back door. Now Heathcliff's fate was sealed. To be a mannequin to a now motivated and unbearably bored Radia's various experimentations.
이 장식을 여기에 걸어놓으면
I can hang this trick here and doo-doo-doo. Anna began humming a song, a carol perhaps, as she placed the various trinkets around the bus. I decided to go out to the deck for some air, and I leaned on the railing and dug through my pockets. I'm coming, Kay, I'm coming. The wooden doll Domino, says the guy who didn't even know it was today. The wooden doll Domino Hunter gave me just as we hurriedly left. I held it and it felt its texture under my fingers. My eyes looked into the distance toward where the outskirts lie. I thought for a moment about the gnomes, the giant, and the things that Domino told me. I suppose there are people with stories in the outskirts too. Stories different from those of the city. Faust approached from behind and stood next to me. I wasn't sure how much of what I said she heard. Follow the stars, Dante. Star by star, then you will one day learn. So, for now, follow the closest star that shines before your eyes. Yeah, I have to focus on the stories of the city for now. I don't even know who I really am after all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Joyous laughter and frustrated howls echoed out of the cabins. They must have finished dressing up Heathcliff. Why don't we go take a look at how Heathcliff is doing, Faust? You make a rather tempting offer, Dante. The added color to the bus's interior warmed my heart a little. Okay, we're done! We're done! The short hair goes hard. Bing! We did it! We did it! We'll have to do the other Intervallo at a different time. We did it, we did it, we did it! We're still very late though. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. We are so late. We're so late. Alright, if you guys, yeah, we're very late. This is why I was like, I thought we would have more time. I didn't realize how long this is gonna be. If you guys could be so kind as to copy the raid message, I'm gonna have to end this like very, very quickly. I'm gonna go raid out to Oz. Oz is the one that's hosting the game show. So if you guys want to stick around and watch, by all means stick around and watch. Again, I apologize for having to cut this short. But this will be the last stream for at least a week until I get back from Anime Expo, so... And there we go. And we'll start the raid there. Okay, perfect. I'll do that. Alright, thank you guys. I'm sorry again that we got to close up so quickly. But thank you for joining me for stream today. And you guys are always more than welcome to hang out in the Discord. I'll be posting VODs and all that stuff while I'm gone during Anime Expo, so don't you worry. But enjoy the rest of your weekend, and maybe I'll see you guys over in the game show. Okay, goodbye, 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 goodbye. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. No,